Good morning. We've all got that basketball hangover. Been watching a lot of basketball, Tom?
You have my permission to punch anyone in the face that says, "How's your bracket?"
Oh, they're all busted now,
Yeah,
baby.
they are.
They're busted in little teeny tiny pieces. It's the Bob and Tom Show from the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studio at the Silac Insurance News Desk. It's Christy Lee.
Hi, Chick.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hello.
Looking all like Dinty Moore from the side of the stew can.
All stewed up.
All stewed up. There's Ace Cosby. I'm Chick McGee at the OrangeInsoles.com sports desk, and here's Tom.
Hello. Welcome to the Bob and Tom Show. Getting organized over here. As we continue on. Now, we have exciting things happening in the world, and of course, basketball everywhere.
Hoops, basketball.
And we have some stats on
We do.
on bracketology. But there might be one person out there listening. It's possible that
Picked McNeese State.
is still.
They already said like 1% of the brackets are still perfect, if that many. Everything.
well.
Busted to hell, man.
But it's fun.
Sure.
All right. Well, we'll be talking about that. We have some information about the amount of betting going on. Now, we have our own little pool here in the building. And ours is more of a randomized situation.
Well, you got lucky.
I did.
You're
Man.
lucky, Tom.
You're lucky, man.
I have a 1, a 2, a 4, and an 8.
Boom.
Not too bad.
I think I have a 13, a 14, a 12, and a 19.
So do
and there's
I,
not
buddy.
even a 19 seed, Tom.
Now, Christy at the gym, are you the one over there?
No.
Oh, because my daughter Hart is in it. Mm-hmm. The first prize is $1,000. She has a 1.
Oh, wow.
She's extremely excited.
I bet.
Can you imagine giving a 9-year-old $1,000?
Yeah.
A lot of candy.
Now, would you let her have the $1,000 or would you put it in a savings account or something?
Well, but if he didn't allow her to have the $1,000, he would have to tell her no.
Oh, that's right.
And
Sorry.
I don't think that's happening.
Good point, Chick.
So,
Although I've seen her, I don't think I could say no to her either.
she's very sweet. So we'll see. I'm very excited. And by dollars, of course, I mean jelly beans.
Of course you do.
Yeah, okay, yeah. You have to wonder if I guess that the NCAA office is probably the only place that doesn't have a pool. Don't you think?
Oh, I'm sure
I don't know.
they do.
Yeah.
I'm sure they do.
They don't, Chick. They can't.
I'm sure they do. And I don't care if they can drive over here. I'm sure they have a pool. I'm sure they do.
They probably.
Absolutely.
How about at those Gamblers Anonymous places?
No, they don't.
This has got to be a big-time trigger for some people, right? March Madness,
Oh,
the Super Bowl.
I think in general, the fact that in our contemporary culture, if you have a cell phone, you're carrying around your oown casino.
Do you remember, because my dad, my whole family loved to play cards when we get together on Thanksgiving or Christmas, we'd do the presents or whatever, or have the meal, and then at the end we'd clear the table and everybody'd sit around and play poker for dime, quarter, nickel, and
We did that.
people used to hear about policemen raiding card games, and that probably doesn't happen anymore. I mean, unless it's like hundreds of thousands of dollars, but I don't think it happens, does it?
Not families, you would hope.
Not on Thanksgiving.
Well, I mean, it's like a private game, though. I mean,
No, yeah, but if they're a private game, like in Rounders, those private games can get busted up.
right. Well, Malkovich knew somebody. But
They can also get.
Well, yeah, but the one at the no, those were police.
those were
That's
police.
Right. Yeah.
They can also get knocked over, with
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
that
like
happened.
The Sopranos, they raided the executive
yeah.
game. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah,
That was a mistake.
That happened.
That is a mistake.
About 300 yards from here, one point. I think Christy knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, there are interesting games going on everywhere, but we'll have some discussion about the technical aspects and some of the numbers in March Madness, and we'll be reviewing that, of course, when we talk about the sporting scene.
The 3 big-time upsets yesterday, I guess, depending on who you're a fan of. Number 10 seed Arkansas beat number 7 seed Kansas, 79-72. McNeese State beat Clemson, 69-67. We'll have more about McNeese State in a moment. Their manager, Amir Khan, is going viral. He evidently has a name, image, likeness deal with 3 different sponsors. The cheerleaders wear socks with his face on them. He has caught the United States of Internet by storm, and Drake got to love the Drake. They beat Missouri 67-57. So they're, and Greg Warren is very upset.
Yeah.
With
Sure, my niece is too.
Big time Mo taking. Oh, she going to?
She's a graduate. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Really?
No, well, this is all very interesting. We'll review every single game, and
the first key to when Tom doesn't think something's interesting is he'll say, "This is all very interesting."
no, this is fun. I'm excited about this.
And other sports, other stuff.
Coming up, we have your letters, some very good ones, and apparently driver's education has caught the imagination of America. We have lots of
A lot of sports coaches across are teaching drivers ed.
Yeah.
And they still do. I find that surprising because don't you have to like pay for pretty much anything extracurricular? Because I didn't have to pay for football when I was a kid, or the basketball team or the track team.
You have to pay for sports?
Oh, I'm sure you do. Yeah,
It depends.
absolutely.
Huh.
Yeah, like football for uniform.
I'm just surprised that a school can have the insurance to teach driver's ed.
Our school doesn't. I know that you have to hire a company to do it.
Yeah, but so many of the letters are from people who, and it's often, it seems, the football coach.
My baseball coach, like that.
And again, God bless them. If you can teach driver's ed, good, that's amazing.
Well, you know the teachers are in the teacher's lounge. What do you got today, Phil? Well, driver's ed. Those damn kids. I swear to God.
Which kid is it? She's hot.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Okay, I'm not saying that doesn't go on, and I'm not saying that I'm jealous that you came up with it first.
You see, 16 is when you can get your license, not 18.
Hey, look, depends on the state.
Do you think that's the first thing that some...
You think the founding fathers would have blinked an eye at a 16-year-old wife? The answer is no.
Well, things were a little different back then.
Well, I don't think so.
They were way
I think this part went into that part,
Hey,
and then that thing over there, and then you know what happens, Josh? Then all of a sudden, baby.
Jefferson, she's 16. Oh, who is this old maid?
Yeah, boy, get that hag out of here.
Did she finish cleaning the kitchen yet?
She already has 3 kids. No
Whoa,
thanks.
no thank you.
Her chores are over. Lucky we don't have
Guys,
to. Lucky we don't have to pay her.
Sally, I got a funny joke for you. Come here.
A Sally reference.
Are you proud of yourselves?
Yes, I think.
I bet she called him TJ.
I hope so.
Yo, TJ.
You know something? I'll take the under on that bet. Well, now let's push forward here. Pat, song.
Yes.
Did we get any yesterday?
I don't remember.
We got one.
2 or 3?
We got the corn on the highway or something.
Oh, that's right. We had one. We had one yesterday.
No, I did
Corn on the
Hypochondria.
Turnpike or
I did a
whatever.
delightful original song called
That's true.
Hypochondria.
That's what.
yeah,
That's
you know what?
That's 2 songs in 3 days.
Yeah.
No, I'd like to hear Hypochondriac again. I
That was
liked
fun,
it so
yeah.
much.
I enjoyed that very
That
much.
was very good.
I'd have to read.
Did you do it this hour? I can't remember.
Yeah, you have to, we'll have to wait.
I have a new ballad coming up too that's just going to knock your socks
Really?
off. I'm going to show some true emotion.
Okay.
You can take a chance.
Oh, is this one of your love songs?
Hopefully, it's
Because I looked at your scribbled notes, and
Yeah.
I think nipple licking that's going to be really.
No, I said new ballad, not nipple licking.
Oh, sorry.
Actually, Pat was recording some stuff last night, and he doesn't know this, but we recorded it.
Oh, good.
And here's the
You
can't hear the guitar.
That's being
Well, now
That sound's going to live forever.
I cannot get enough of that, and that, by the way, is a legit
Oh, yeah.
contest.
Oh, yeah.
The so-called diddling.
They've got to bring it back.
Oh.
They just simply must.
It is, and it differs. Not everyone is the same. Some of these guys have a melody. It's good stuff. All right, now I want to talk to you about standing up straight. Right, Josh?
That's exactly right. If you work on your feet all day, you may be experiencing some discomfort. You get back pain, hip pain, knee pain, probably because the shoes you're walking around in have a thin, flimsy liner offering you zero support. Well, I'm here to tell you about Orange Insoles. They offer arch support and a deep heel cup that work better in your shoes to help support your body. They help give you better alignment and alleviate that pain. Orange insoles just released their brand new Orange Sport insole. Most athletic shoes lack true support. That's where these come in. The Orange Sport feature their new and exclusive O-foam technology with a thin athletic profile for top performance. They offer 3 times the durability and 40% more energy return. So you know the power you're putting out is not going to be wasted. It also helps balance support, gives you the best fit. Find them now at orangeinsoles.com. They have all the right sizes for you for every shoe. Work boots, dress shoes, sneakers, you name it. They include sizes 15 and up, and there's no cutting required. You can keep those scissors in the drawer. These insoles come to you true to size. Go to orangeinsoles.com today for free shipping. That's right. Plus, Orange insoles come with a 60-day We Want You to Be Happy guarantee. That's 2 months of trying them out, seeing how much pain is alleviated. I think you're going to love them. That's orangeinsoles.com. Feel better, do more.
We got a little treat from Orange Insoles. Let's just say your bracket is busted.
Yeah?
We've got a little something for you.
Oh.
Courtesy of Orange Insoles, details coming up. If you work on your back, wait a minute, that came out wrong. Sorry. I meant to say,
I beg your pardon?
if you work on your feet.
Yeah.
But that really...
The orange mattress pad still under development.
Yeah, maybe if you're a streetwalker, you work on your feet some of the time.
Streetwalker.
I'd like to... can we erase this from the Orange Insoles commercial?
Hey, Tom, can't you win a TV with Orange insoles? Isn't that true?
You sure can, and I really blew it. I'm sorry. Orange Insoles.
Streetwalker.
No, that's if you work on your knees.
Yeah.
Go to bobandtom.com/contest. You can win a 4K smart TV if your bracket is busted. And again, if someone says, how's your bracket today, feel free to punch them in the face. All right? You're welcome. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts studios. I meant if you work on your feet, for God's sake. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Okay, let's go see Bob and Tom.
Yeah!
You can't say it on the air. Trust me. Not the way you want to do it. I've been over this 100 times. If you say that, we're going to get a fine.
We're not going to get a fine. The average idiot's going to perceive it as the noun.
No. We can't do that. You can't say that on the air.
It has no meaning as a verb, whereas my term can be taken 2 ways. That's why the joke has a joke.
No, you can't do that.
Kids, let me just ask you this. Am I right? The only way to make this joke funny, you've got to use the word cornhole.
Greatness isn't given. It's earned. It starts from the ground up with every step, every move, every moment. Because when the game is on the line, you need the best. The new Sport Athletic Performance insole from Orange Insoles. Stability, support, dominance. Orange Insoles, because greatness starts from the ground up, even when you're sitting down.
It is a nice neighborhood, but we're on the backside of the South Pasadena, so a little close. So although it's nice, the crime starts just to the other side of us, and we had some police activity in our neighborhood not too long ago.
I see.
And obviously, a little scary. I'm supposed to be the defender of the home. Currently, with a vitamin D deficiency, it does take a little bit of the edge off your confidence.
Yeah.
Well, if someone breaks in your house, when your first concern is not the burglar, but did he leave the front door open so a strong wind could snap you like peanut brittle?
Sure, I understand.
But a buddy of mine, someone broke into his house, and he did not react the way he thought he was going to.
What did he do?
Well, what he did was he hid.
Oh.
Oh, really?
And and so now he got terrified. He wants to buy a gun to defend his home, and he's never used a gun before in his life. And I was trying to convince him. I said, you don't need a gun to defend you. You're not a gun guy. What you need is a baseball bat.
Yeah.
The baseball bat is the perfect home defense weapon because any idiot can swing a baseball bat. Because you don't have to be baseball good. You just have to be pinata good is all you have to
that's
be.
right. That's right.
As a matter of fact, the more spastic and unstable you are, the deadlier you appear to the intruder.
Right.
Exactly.
A gun in and of itself is a dangerous weapon. You could be handling a gun and accidentally shoot yourself, but no one has ever been cleaning a baseball bat and accidentally beat themselves to death.
True enough.
If that does happen, that's an acceptable loss. Let that man go.
Yes.
That's very true.
Now, in my fantasy of, defending the home, is usually I'm kicking some serious butt, and then there's usually like a catchy phrase at the end. Tag it with something. Even if the guy's got his foot on my chest, I'll look up at him and say, well, I guess that was easier than even you anticipated.
James P. Connolly.
Hi, this is Pat Godwin from the Bob and Tom Show. Miss some of the show? You don't want to do that. Become a Bob and Tom VIP and subscribe to the audio and video podcasts. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
Tell the story again, and I always love the story about when you and Cheryl were playing, and the day that you finally, the day that she quit playing one-on-one against you.
You mean when I finally beat her?
Yes.
This is Reggie's sister,
a couple of years ago.
She wasn't going to play anymore.
Well, when I sent her shot into my mom's rose garden, we started playing horse.
Right.
But you got to remember, Cheryl was always 2 to 3 inches taller as we were growing up. So I started to catch her in height my freshman and sophomore year of high school. So up until that point, Cheryl dominated me. But she dominated everyone, though. I don't feel so bad.
Didn't she score how many did she score that one night? You scored, what was it?
45.
45. She came in and...
I'm gloating. Because we had played in the away gym. She had played at the home gym. So my dad was with her at their game, and my mom was with me. So we get in the car. Hey, I had my best game ever. 40, 45 points. Strider started. Strider, what did you do tonight? And she looked at my dad, kind of looked down. My dad's like, oh, she had a pretty good game. I was like, oh, yeah, but I bet it wasn't 40, 45. No, she had a really good game. Well, what's really good? She had 105.
By herself?
I'm like, the team scored 105? No, son.
Cheryl
scored
105 points.
I bet that record still stands.
I believe it does. They beat that team 179 to 12.
God.
The point guard, which is still a record, had 39 assists. I mean, it was like crazy numbers.
Pat, I'm Chick, and time for letters.
Letters.
Letters to Bob and Tom at bobandtom.com, brought to you by Hyundai.
We've got letters.
The Hyundai Getaway sales event is going on now. Get deals so right, it almost feels wrong.
All right.
But don't wait. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Hyundai.
Now, let's see. We have a number of interesting letters here. There seems to be a theme.
I've got some letters over here, but they're all pictures of dogs, which are fine, but there's not any text to them. So thanks for sending us your pictures.
Should we?
Of your dogs.
I was thinking the other day, should we do Dog of the Day?
We could. We certainly could.
Remember the...
oh, boy. You're getting a...
remember there was a...
I think Mark might be, or Mike might be having a...
That was Jason.
...heart attack in the next room.
Was that Jason or was that Mark?
Jason or Mark? Both of them.
Okay. Because remember, a lot of radio stations had the so-called Babe of the Day.
Oh, boy.
That may still be a thing. I don't know. We could do the dog of the day.
Nothing gets them clicked like babes of the day.
If you really are that desperate, there's a lot of other places. Never mind. This is kind of a nice letter.
All right.
This is from Fred.
Hi, Fred.
Avid listener, but he describes himself, I am a functioning agoraphobic.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm I'm taking a look at this agoraphobia, and initially, I kind of like it.
Is that where you don't come out of your house?
Sweaters, right?
A chunky
Oh, that's
sweater?
angoraphobia.
No. You can incorporate Angora with this.
The point is, he lives in Toledo.
Yeah.
He's going to try to come down and see us on Friday. Is that next week?
Yeah, a week from today, buddy.
And
I tell you what, I tell you what, Fred, if you come to this concert, because I'm trying to come to the show,
right?
Our radio show, I'll wave to you from the stage.
Oh, now he's...
Boy, that's an incentive.
He goes, it's kind of hard for me to leave the house. Okay, well, hey, Fred, if you can make it, great. If you can't, just listen on the radio. We'll be there for you.
Yeah.
It's going to be at the the Glass City Center.
No.
You are on top of it.
You got any letters, Ace?
I just said I didn't.
Okay.
It's not that you don't have letters. You don't.
I got a lot going on over here. We're going to be in Toledo, celebrating the famous Mud Hens. And am I correct in saying yes? Christy has a Mud Hens sweatshirt on.
Look at
Well,
this,
it's the
baby.
wrong Friday.
I know. I couldn't wait, though. You know how
Stupid.
it is. You get
Okay.
something new and you want to wear it.
Looks nice.
Anyways, we'll be there at the Glass City Center. Special guest Haywood Banks. Haywood is also featured on the poster.
Could we get Jamie Farr to come in, you think?
I don't know where Mr. Farr
I believe
is.
Jamie's still alive.
I think so.
I think so.
He's from Toledo?
Oh, he's from
famously.
Toledo. Tony Paco's Hot Dogs. He wears a Toledo Mud Hens hat during the MASH TV. You can order, actually, a replica of Jamie Farr's hat.
So we hope to see you there. And we have some special T-shirts in honor of that event, and we're going to sell them and give all the money to the Ronald McDonald House. Cincinnati, same deal, except we're going to be there on Thursday, Thursday.
Did you tell him about the poster that Toledo and Cincinnati has that we've been going over with you off the air?
Oh, God.
He just mentioned Haywood. Oh, it's ready? I was right behind you.
It's right behind you.
No,
that says 221.
No. It's it's on the door. You can't see it.
Oh,
we've rotated the faces. In fact, yours is a little bit different, Josh.
Oh, cool.
I think you'll like it. You'll like it very much.
I'll check it out.
You're looking the other way. I don't know how they do that now with Photoshop. It must be a really complicated process.
Is all the support staff on there?
Yes, they are, Ace.
God.
I don't think I forgot anybody of you whining little
Did you
cretins
underline support like I wanted you to in mentioning support staff? Soon to be off-air staff. Have you
no, soon to be unemployed.
Underline that?
Okay, let's see now. Let's get to some other
Hey,
topics.
buddy, I got a letter. Hello.
Hi.
I took driver's ed at my high school in Goshen, Indiana in 1982. Our instructor was an elementary teacher, Mr. Hoopengarner. That was his actual name.
I wouldn't have read that. Have you read ahead in the letter? So is this going to be an all...
He was kind of a crotchety old man. We had a 1982 Ford Fairmont donated by the local Ford dealer. This car was so cheap.
How cheap was it?
Didn't even have a radio in it. And there were 4 boys plus the instructor in our car. One of the boys brought along an 8-track boom box so we could listen to some tunes. I had an AC/DC 8-track tape. We played Big Balls over and over again. After about 3 days of this, Mr. Hoopengarner finally says, "That's about enough of that, S." And Greg wraps up his letter with, "What a wonderful time."
Oh. And we've got the biggest
balls of them all. I've got big balls. He's got big balls.
Christy? I have no balls. Sorry.
balls on the radio.
There's
I've heard it.
Yeah, there seems to this seems to have really taken on everyone seems to be so interested in talking about their driver's ed instructor. And again, I applaud driver's ed instructors. That's a tough gig. This comes to us from Engadine, Michigan.
Where the hell's that?
In the UP.
Everybody knows where that is.
No idea.
Come on.
Engadine.
First of all, it's in Michigan.
Yes.
The Upper Peninsula.
You have to go over the Mackinac.
You go over the Mackinac Bridge.
Yes.
By the way, a closed circuit to my friends in Michigan.
Oh, God.
There is a company in Detroit called Shinola Watches.
Of course.
Now, I was explaining this to a friend of mine who didn't believe me. But Shinola was, of course, back in the day, a shoe polish.
Shoe polish.
And
I don't know how they got the name, but they certainly do use it.
I think they must have bought the rights. In any event, this company makes really nice watches.
How did you find out about this?
I read about it years ago. The Shinola Watch Company?
No, the specific.
Oh, you sent it to me.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
They've come out with a Petoskey stone watch. Petoskey stones are kind of fun to collect
Did
if
you
you're
buy
up
him
in
a
the
watch?
No,
they're $800. I don't think
they're just expensive enough to go. That might be a couple years from now when we all say goodbye.
Yeah. But in any event, if those that know
Right.
that collect Petoskey stones, I've been doing it all my life.
Petoskey stones.
You still collect Petoskey stones?
No, I have a bunch of them. Yeah, they're fossilized stones they exist in that
Do you
area.
have them in a nice glass jar or something?
You polish them up. Nice little.
Kelly allows that.
I keep them in a drawer.
So the perfect evening for you is you go home, you
Polish
get your
your
polishing rag out, you open your Petoskey stone drawer.
I'll talk to you, Josh.
Shining them up.
When you go fishing, it's not really about catching the fish. It's about the adventure, and it's about the journey.
Mostly about catching the fish.
Okay. Ace, I'll talk to you.
Because he's hungry.
No, yes. Do you actually have a rock polisher?
No. But when I was at Camp Hayawenta, we would polish them.
Of course
we had a polisher there.
And what would you polish at Camp Hayawenta?
Petoskey stones.
Each other's knobs.
Oh, right.
You know,
Everybody does some goofy.
If I could get to my point here,
Suckathon.
It's about walking the beach and like
Collecting
you could be say on Beaver Island, one of the largest, if not the largest island in the Great Lakes.
I say the finest and the largest.
Okay, here we go. I took driver's ed in the late '90s in Engadine, Michigan. Our instructor was also the elementary school principal. As part of our training, we had to drive 2 hours to Sault Ste. Marie in order to get to the closest stoplight. It's a kind of a small town. The trip usually involved a stop at McDonald's, which we loved. By the way, I love the Chuck Norris jokes. Writes Dustin. I am not. You can see I've underscored it here.
Are we due for Chuck Norris?
We've limited it to one per day, but we tend to cheat. Chuck Norris counted to infinity. Twice. That is a fine joke.
That might be the oldest one.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yes.
Nevertheless, I think it's profound when you get to the concept of infinity, which I'm working on turning into an idea, by the way. If you're just joining us, thank you for joining us. This is the Bob and Tom program coming to you from the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. It's our letter segment.
Yeah.
What? Now remember, he's talking about hosting parties,
right?
Galas and things. Yeah,
big balls and
got the biggest
balls of them all.
Hey!
Coming up, we have Australia in the news. By the way. Oh. And I really like this one.
Okay.
This is from Charles.
Charles.
From Sharon, Pennsylvania.
Can we start having people send in their sign too when they send in their name and their letters? Charles. And Sagittarius.
I'd prefer not doing that.
Come on.
They're not going to get the joke. They'll think They'll think we're serious.
What do you mean? Well, maybe we are. We want to know what sign they are. Why not?
If someone tells me their sign, they might as well say, "Please stop talking to me. I'm an idiot."
What are you? An Aries? Aren't you an Aries?
I'm a Taurus.
You're a Taurus. You're so.
Oh, you are so Taurus.
Yeah, I know.
Such a bull.
The highway, and if it's not, I'll butt you.
Our teacher would pick us up, and we would drive for 2 hours. My daughter, 30 years later, took driver's ed. They would also go out for hours at a time. After her first lesson, she came back and said, "Hey, I need to take money next time." How come? Because we stopped at 20 yard sales.
Wow. That's a great idea.
That makes sense.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Driver's ed
on a Wednesday.
Yeah, hit all the yard sales.
Yeah, the kids get to learn how to park.
Sure.
Walk up to strangers. Bargain. Yeah, very good. Very good.
Did you know I don't know what the official protocol is, but you're supposed to show up. True bargain hunters or yard sales are supposed to show up way early. You know this,
Yeah,
right?
I've heard that.
Like 6 a.m., but they're there at 4:30, 4:45, trying to get in to find a bargain.
2 neighborhoods ago,
yeah,
they would warn us about the yard sale. They had it one a year.
Annual yard sale, and it would clogs up the whole neighborhood.
And you were warned.
Yep.
And people would put stuff to block their driveways. And if you couldn't get out. It was terrible. They'd have to have cops and everything. But, yeah, people would be lined up at 5 a.m.
Oh, yeah.
We had a guy trying to buy our front porch furniture. And I said, this stuff is not for sale.
Is that right? And he said, nonsense, everything's for sale. Give me a price.
And at the time, my niece, as I recall at the time, my niece Poppy was out there sunbathing. Hello.
Oh,
No, this is not for sale. There you go.
It's the second time you've made an allusion to a sex worker. You know that.
What now?
A sex worker this morning. This is not for sale.
Oh, I didn't mean, never mind.
All right.
I took driver's ed back in 2010. One morning we went out to drive, writes Sam. I was in the back seat, and a girl was in the front seat. It was her first time. She thought the RPM gauge was the speedometer.
Oh.
In the school parking lot, I think we hit 60 miles an hour.
Just revving it.
Now, I remember I had a similar issue happen to me. My Jeep, the Jeep Grand Cherokee that I had.
Yes.
I'd taken it to, I don't know, get the tires rotated or something. When they brought it back, they had switched, I'm sure by mistake, they'd switched it from MPH to kilometers on the because the speedometer was digital.
I've got to do that to your car today.
That is so funny.
I've got to.
It really changes things.
Yeah, it does.
I simply must. I think you can do it. I think the new update, download it. You can do it with a voice command.
He can't even.
No, he
never
can't.
mind.
No,
Don't even get me started. He didn't know he had remote start the other day.
But he still doesn't have it.
I don't have it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's in the car.
You
somewhere.
have it.
Yeah,
you
you
just
have
don't know how to use it.
Yeah, I don't have an hour to learn how to use it.
You just YouTube it. Takes 2 seconds.
I don't. Now, I have a request here, Chick. This is going to involve you.
All right, I'm listening.
Dear beautiful folks.
Thank you.
Oh, that's nice.
This comes to us from Randall. I was telling my wife about the beautiful Scottish vocal art of diddling.
Oh.
And she said, it sounds just like yodeling. I said, no. Could you please play some diddling?
Absolutely. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Scottish diddling.
Who's the cartoon character
Sounds like something Elmer Fudd would do.
Sounds a little Popeye-ish.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Certainly,
yeah.
I wonder if they got it from, because this is apparently an ancient art form.
Ancient, yeah.
Diddling has been around for quite a long time.
Stopped in 74, though, right?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Something happened.
Maybe they heard rock and roll. And they said, wait a second.
Yeah.
We can make music that's interesting.
I don't think there were any good songs in 74. No,
Elton John. We had a little Elton John.
Yeah, he was
It might have been, was it the beginning of the decline? Or?
It was, yeah.
Okay.
The fur vest is what took me out. Thank you very much. You got any more letters over there, Chick McGee?
I don't. Josh, do you have a letter?
No.
All right. Okay.
Well, this is kind of for you, Josh. Mm-hmm. Yesterday, we got on the topic of the worst place you've been in terms of, with respect, I should say, to the stench.
Okay, yes.
And Chick and I told of our adventures in the Bahamas where we ended up on an island. We'd gone for the swim with the dolphins thing, which I cannot recommend. It was horrible.
It smelled bad and depressing.
But the island, it was like being stuck in a sewer for hours. It was something about the tide going down.
Normally, this is where I say you're exaggerating, but
no,
in this case, you're dead.
It was horrible.
Right.
And do you remember what else was? Do you remember the nude photograph thing?
The what?
Huh? I don't remember.
Nude photograph.
Yeah, we were. This boat took how many of us were on the boat? 30 people or something? And
I don't know if that many, but yeah.
It's a ferry boat. Right. It takes you to this island, which looks beautiful in the postcards. And it does look beautiful, but it smelled like rotting something. It was just awful. And we were swimming with the dolphins for half an hour, which, again, I can't recommend. It was very cruel. And they told the ladies to keep their hands away from the dolphins' private parts. Anyway, there was, and then I remember walking around the island, there was some guy doing a nude photo shoot.
Oh, I do remember that. Yeah, but it was on another island, but you could
see, yeah.
see
Kinda, it was,
where we were.
like
Was he
100.
shooting ladies nude?
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
yeah.
That's a fair question.
all right.
But yeah, he was shooting the nude ladies. It was like 100 yards away.
Yes, he
Yeah.
was.
You can imagine, even so one, I guess, could surmise, what's that smell? Oh, dear God. Put your bikini bottom on, dear.
It's Miss August.
Women are delicious. What do you keep saying?
I'm sorry. Dear Bob and Tom Show, Josh should know something about this. Rice patties served in fertilized, this is in South Korea.
Okay.
Is this the kimchi?
It's pronounced kimchi. I don't know.
Oh, kimchi, sorry.
No, that's buried in any ground. It doesn't have
That's
to be in a rice
fermented
paddy.
cabbage, I believe.
This says every Friday we had to do a 10-mile run and run through the rice paddies. We called it the land of the S smell.
Yeah.
A lot of Tracy Morgan incidents. This is from Brian, U.S. Army. Thank you very much, Brian. Thank you, Brian.
I mean, there's just a ton
you
of
for your
animal
service.
and potentially human excrement in rice patties.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's going on with this.
Do they use it for fertilizer?
Fertilizer, yeah.
No kidding.
Oh, well, okay. Well, thank you very much. Coming up in the world of sports, we'll get to what's happening in the world of basketball.
The NCAA tournament, it continues.
Right now, I want to talk a little bit about your future. Maybe you're thinking, well, I don't get to retire and get the gold watch, and I don't get paid when I quit. That's why you got to take care of yourself. Think ahead. Sure, you've got Social Security. Is that going to cover all your, all those bills you got? I doubt it. This is where an annuity comes in. You put this together now, so when it comes time for you to retire, you've got that cash coming in guaranteed. Find out what annuities are all about from the annuities experts. That's the SILAC Insurance Company, S-I-L-A-C, SILAC. SILAC is all about annuities. Put together an annuity plan. There are some restrictions, but maybe you're eligible. Find out. If this works for you, go to SILACINS.com. That's SILACINS.com. And look for the SILAC link at bobandtom.com. And brought to you by Chick McGee. A little bit of a demonstration from the Chickster on how that works.
That's right.
Once again, just go to bobandtom.com and find out about annuities from SILAC, SILACINS.com, if you want to go directly there to find out what's happening. Now, what's coming up, Chick McGee?
NCAA tournament action. We'll have all the facts and figures as far as who's betting and why they're betting, and the highest percentage, the state is betting the most, and the NBA's Boston Celtics lost their lease. They sold the Garden. We'll have details.
Okay, that's all very interesting coming up. We have Australia in the news this morning, and we have DoorDash news. And news about that might be of interest to hockey fans, Josh. And I think you'll find this fascinating. Also, Ferrari in the news today. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, Christy Lee here. How would you like to go on vacation with me? No, seriously. Join me September 28th on a journey through the lovely landscapes of England, Scotland, and Wales with Paulette. We'll travel through the charming countryside and also experience the historic cities of London and Edinburgh. Experience the best of Britain's rolling countryside and bustling cities rich in history and culture. We'll see the iconic landmarks of London. Visit the storybook villages of Oxford, Chester, and Shakespeare's Stratford-upon-Avon. We'll behold regal jewels of Edinburgh's castle and visit the medieval walls of York. This and so much more. The best part? Paulette makes travel easy, including flights, meals, hotels, sightseeing, and local experiences. It's all planned for you. You can just sit back and have the time of your life. Don't miss your chance to see Britain with me. This is going to be a great group and an amazing trip. I already know we're going to have so much fun. Call Colette at 800-581-8942 or visit bobandtom.com to learn more. Don't miss out. Call Colette at 800-581-8942.
I did go out with a girl a lot younger than me, which was an odd experience.
Yeah.
lot younger, early 30s, very early 30s, 22. And yeah, it was a mistake because I thought I'd be the older. Well, for two reasons it was a mistake. One, I thought I'd be the older, experienced man, and I would teach her about love. So I'm very confident. I'm giving her hot talk in her ear. I don't know if you've ever done that, where you're right next to someone's ear and you're kind of like. I'm paraphrasing.
I understand.
This is in the transcript. Hey, baby, you like that? You like what I'm doing, baby?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh, well, I bet you do. Yeah, well, I think you're hot.
I think you're hot too.
I'm getting turned on by the own girl in my own routine. I'm actually thinking,
were you doing both voices then?
Voices?
Yeah, Bob and I are on the same page.
I'm sitting there. Yeah, you doing both voices while you're whispering in her ear?
Yeah,
it's like a ventriloquist.
Yeah,
you all right?
It's just my sock puppet, honey. Just play along. Lonely time.
I think you're hot too.
Oh yeah, do you? Well, I'm gonna give it to you.
I want you to give it to me, baby. Tell me about what you got down there.
Uh-oh.
What did you say?
Tell me what you got down there.
What do you want to know about it?
Just tell me all about it.
Well, I've had it my whole life. I keep it very clean. I'm fastidious about hygiene.
Now tell me what it does.
It works well with others. Team player, self-motivated.
Now tell me how big it is.
Well, that is an issue of perspective. You can't judge it. You got to go right now?
Oh, come on.
Hey, see you on Craigslist. Another smooch girl.
Dwight Slade is our guest.
That was a bad move.
Christy and I were talking about a dream date, and I thought we would maybe
with each other,
maybe
for the first time ever.
Maybe it might be easier if I sent my assistant on the date with you, and then she could tell me if we had a good time or not. And then
that's exactly what
I see that coming.
Never mind. Now, do you turn your phone off?
I put it on vibrate.
And where is it?
It's in my purse usually.
Okay.
I mean, I don't look at it. I wouldn't.
Okay.
But you have to keep your phone on.
Oh yeah, come on.
No,
not only
answer it. Hold
he's
on,
wearing the
important.
Bluetooth during dinner.
that's completely false.
Absolutely. This is important. Hold on.
Completely false. I almost never answer my phone.
All right.
Very, very rarely.
Yeah, I don't. No.
All right. So you got that, unless of course it's one of your kids, right?
Well, that's the thing. I look at it.
Yeah, but you got 5. 4 of them could call at any time.
Yeah, 6 out of 10 calls are from your kids. You know that.
6 out of 10.
Which happens 7 out of 10 times.
Yeah.
9 out of 10.
The other 4 are wrong dials.
And chances are you're going to have to go pick up one of them, so that means I'm going to be sitting there by myself for a while.
You're bitching at me already. I haven't even answered the phone.
So there you go.
What would be your opening salvo conversationally? What would you open with if you?
I've known you all half
But
my
say you
life.
didn't.
What do you do for a living? Mm-hmm.
Say you didn't. What would you? Would you ask me something, or would you start telling me about your
let's
life?
not do that. No, let's just approach this like the two people that you are. What would you talk to?
Let's stay in reality. So we go.
You know, I've never thought of you romantically.
Well, we have 2 hours to kill. Let's talk about what's wrong with chick.
Wow.
Let's talk about how you
sex, baby.
Yes, sex. How you like it.
How do you approach it?
Well, see, now we had how you
going to approach it, Tom?
See, now we had the list of first date turnoffs.
How you going to crack this code?
Come on.
Here we go.
How are you going to get those ankles on your shoulders? Is what I want.
Yeah, because see, not on this list from USA Today. Mismatched clothes, 36% first date turnoff, and you go up the list, and body odor, 94%. I'm clean, I have no body odor. But my pet peeve of first date turnoffs: women who don't put out.
Wow.
When you become a Bob and Tom VIP member, you get more and less.
Wait, what? Which one is it? More or less?
It's both. VIP members get more stuff to hear and less commercials to not hear.
So Bob and Tom VIP is a good deal?
Yeah, more or less.
Become a Bob and Tom VIP member. First step, click the link at bobandtom.com.
Jimmy Eat World and Newfound Glory. And Gunner's got those to keep them separated, please.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Hello, hello, hello. We're back in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. Christy Lee and Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby, Pat Godwin. A song?
Sure.
Here, that would be lovely. I'm Chick McGee. Hello, Tom.
Hello, Chickster. Chick is, of course,
Pat's ready for a song.
At the orangeinsoles.com sports desk. And I bring up Orange Insoles because we got something special going on. In the event, let me rephrase it, in the likely event that your bracket has been busted, as they say, this might cheer you up. Orange Insoles has something special going on. You could win yourself a 4K smart TV. Go to bobandtom.com/contest. It's sponsored by orangeinsoles.com. So let's turn over to Mr. McGee. What's happening over there?
Here we go. Drake upsetting Missouri last night, 67-57. These are the upsets. McNeese State over Clemson, 69-67. More on McNeese State in a moment. And also number 10 seed Arkansas over number 7 seed Kansas, possibly the biggest of the night. Arkansas 79. Arkansas and John Calipari 79. Kansas 72 last evening. And Kerwin Walton scored a career-high 27 points last night in the NCAA tournament for number 3 seed Texas Tech as they attempted an NCAA tournament record 46 three-pointers, an 82-72 win over number 14 UNC Wilmington last night. Fewer than 1% of NCAA tournament brackets are still perfect after yesterday's games. That's according to several services where fans attempt the all but impossible task of predicting every match Martinez game correctly. We had the statistics yesterday, 1 in 9.2 quintillion, I believe. ESPN's tracker, out of over 25 million brackets, 25,802 remain perfect.
Wow.
Oh.
That's still pretty good.
Out of 25 million.
Well, I thought it would be like 3.
Yeah, well, wait till today's over.
The NCAA said 0.0938% of more than 34 million brackets are still perfect. The number's similar at CBS, 0.09% of brackets. So there you go. And this, I want to go back to McNeese State, located in Lake Charles, Louisiana. They beat... who did they upset? Who was that last night that they beat? Yes, Clemson. Their manager, Amir Khan, has gone viral. He started leading the team onto the court with the boombox. I believe we have audio on this as well. They would come along.
Viral sensation.
There he is.
Amir Aura Khan.
That's a huge boombox.
Yep. He leads the team on the court.
This is a story made for March.
And he has 3 NIL agreements with Buffalo Wild Wings, something called Tick Pick, and Insomnia Cookies. There was pictures of him signing the agreements. And the cheerleaders at McNeese State all wear socks that have his face on them. He has caught America by storm. And his name's not Amir Khan anymore. They call him the Aura.
Oh.
A-U-R-A.
Wow, that's a huge boombox.
That's a great story. Those are the kinds of things you love about.
That's fun. Isn't that fun?
This time of year. Mm-hmm.
Did you have a boombox?
I think somewhere. I've been ages since I used it. Do you have one?
Mm-hmm, yeah, absolutely.
I bet you do. I bet you used it yesterday because you like that format, don't you?
Yeah, I haven't used it recently, but no, it's great. I had a cassette boombox.
Sure. Yeah. Well, the best ones are cassette.
That's what they were.
Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of vinyl ones.
I haven't either.
Well, no, I also have a CD boombox.
Well, the best ones have cassette, CD, and 8-track, baby.
I've never seen an 8-track.
Oh, yeah.
I've never seen an 8-track boombox.
Well, we just had the driver's ed where the guy sat. He had a boombox and played 8 tracks in the back seat. They played big balls.
I think that was on cassette.
Yeah.
I've never seen an 8-track boombox.
The letter said I brought the 8-track and they played it.
Okay. I'll get the letter, read it again.
That was a special album by AC/DC, so I don't know.
Oh, my God. I don't want to get into this with you two insane people.
Josh, did you have a boombox or was that before your time?
No, we had them, yeah. I had a dual deck a cassette, and then it
CD,
had a CD
right?
at the top as well.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
yeah.
And then just for fun, mention you had an 8-track. See how that goes for you.
Occasionally they were called ghetto blasters.
Yes, I remember that.
Which we didn't realize was unfortunate.
Why?
At the time. I think
the term ghetto is not race specific.
No, but I think it wasn't just used. It wasn't used properly.
Yeah, I think
we didn't live in a ghetto.
Okay.
We should have called him a suburb blaster.
Oh, there you go. or Ozarks blaster.
Yeah, I think the Mac Davis' song that Elvis recorded wouldn't have been quite as moving if it had been in the suburbs. A baby's born in the suburbs.
And his mama cried.
And his mama had Pitocin.
Oh, jeez. Pitocin.
Well,
get things moving along.
Yeah,
and an epidural. It's a suburban birth. Come on, they're going to do it right.
Guess who for the Los Angeles Lakers last night had 17 points and 5 assists? They still lost the game, but guess who had 17 points and 5 assists? My boy Bronny. That's right. Bronny James last night.
All right.
That's Bronny James, LeBron James' son.
Right. You know,
Bronny James.
or as I call him, Bronny James Dio.
Thought I was going to have to get the crowbar out there for a second.
Sorry, a little bit of Ronnie James Dio, ladies and gentlemen.
A new poll sheds light on how Americans craft their March Madness brackets. This is from the poll company. We really don't know how anything actually works, so we'll just throw this out and see what happens. According to Talker Research, survey of 2,000 U.S. adults, 45% of people participate in March Madness in some manner.
How many?
45%.
Okay.
That opens the door.
I mean, every office.
In some manner.
We have it here at our office.
Nearly 25% of respondents, this is hardly an office, nearly 25% of respondents are in it to win some money. When it comes to actually creating their bracket, just over 15% base their choices on their limited basketball knowledge, whereas just under 15% base it on hunch. Only 20% of Gen Z respondents rely on actual basketball understanding, while 20% rely on what they call vibes.
I got a vibe?
Vibes?
Younger generations are willing to risk more on March Madness. Gen Z willing to lose an average of $199. Millennials up the ante to $205.
Well, we're in the weeds here.
We sure are.
But no, if you would read it properly, what's interesting is baby boomers will only bet $38. When did baby boomers get so cheap? Well, that's the interesting part. You could have skipped ahead.
Is it really?
Yeah, you don't think it's interesting that Gen Z will go $200? I don't. But baby boomers on average are down to 38.
I think Gen Zs are used to betting more than we
That's
are.
right. I think this is interesting. I was all wrong. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think, and of course, Christy is exactly correct.
March Madness takes precedence over other obligations. Yeah. 15% of Gen Z admit they've taken a long lunch at work so as not to miss out on the action, explaining $18 billion lost in production during March Madness.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Hang on. 15% of Gen Z admit they've taken a long lunch. 10% of millennials have tuned in from the bathroom or toilet.
I'm so lost. And it's still less than half of the country that cares.
45%.
Oh, I can tell you don't, certainly.
Oh, God, no. There are things that I'm... If you could be extremely indifferent...
What if this was...
so this is like being more than unique.
Right.
Not just one of a kind, but less than one of a kind. Okay.
They have NHL, college hockey, and the Frozen Four and all that.
I don't really follow that either, but... I mean, I appreciate this is a thing. I don't know.
People enjoy it.
But I just
there's money involved, and I say, who cares about the price of eggs when Auburn is a lock? Right here, ladies and gentlemen, right here.
They are the number one overall seed. They sure are.
There we go.
I haven't even looked at what teams I got.
Are you kidding?
They're college teams.
Just let me know if I win.
I'll
Just
explain.
picked mine out.
Okay.
I paid for chick.
I couldn't understand what they were doing with picking teams.
This is the opposite of yes and. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Interesting part.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Oh, wait a second.
I'll get that. Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom, it's Kenny Tarmac.
Kenny.
Hey, Shooter, I'd love to say we just landed, but I'm still driving. I know. Like I said yesterday, with all these spring breakers clogging up the airlines, I rented a car, making the most of my wizard number, but it's fair to say I've had my fill of Zone 4 people. I know. I just crossed over into IL from IN, and for once I didn't have to do a touch-and-go at ORD first.
Oh, nice.
I'm at a truck stop, and like most road dogs, I had to re-up on my supply of sugar-free Celsius and veggie straws, and I'd be giving anything to be in the Sky Club about right now, but unfortunately, my rental car has a nail in the tire. Yeah, I got to find a place to get my tire fixed. Yeah. I'll take a bird strike any day over this, but this is really going to set me back. Bob and Tom, hang on a sec. Let me ask this trucker if he knows a place to get my flat fixed around here.
Okay.
Excuse me, sir. I found myself in a predicament. My right front is low. Picked up a nail. Would you happen to know a reputable tire place around these parts? Oh, you've definitely got yourself a flat there. That's going to turn into a roll down occasion. I only won't attend to it. That's why I roll on Goodyear tires. I don't use those commie brands. I wouldn't put those on a moped, but if you can make it up to Pete's Tire Center, you're only 2 miles away. I think it sounds good. Yeah, I'll try to find Pete. What you want to do is take a left out of here. You're going to go maybe a mile and a half on the south side of the road. You're going to see a sign for Joe Gin Spa. Now, if you can't make it all the way to Pete's, be sure to stop in there. Hey, Todd, I've got to take this. I got to call on my burner. They may not fix your flat at Joe Gin's, but you're going to feel like they did. Here, I've got a gift card that's got $40 left on it. I haven't been in almost a year on account of my cholesterol being what it is. When you get there, ask for Lou. Tell her you'll pass on the table sign, but you still wanted to take a look at your undercarriage. Hey, gang, looks like this might take a while. Let's circle back and reload for tomorrow. We just landed.
Okay, thanks.
Easy, I'm right here. My God.
Yeah, that's why you're single. That's all.
What?
Are we? Wait a minute. I'm sorry. We're back live.
Back with that.
Not your tongue.
He was talking about me because I went like this.
No. I'll tell you what it was. You see, you're not even aware of what you just did. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We're live in the Napa Auto Parts Studios. Coming up, our interview with Donald Fagan.
You're
from
so
Steely Dan.
stupid. You don't know what you're saying.
No, we're trying to make conversation. Just before the mic's open, Josh goes, "Hey, my toilet seat's on the way."
Yeah, that's right. He's excited about
Right.
It was something we had discussed.
Did you hear what Tom said? We were trying to make conversation. Tom doesn't
He didn't
have
speak a
conversations.
word during that break. He
Doesn't
kept
say
his
anything.
headphones
They
on.
invented the phrase, he talks at me.
You, yes.
I thought it was. I mean, Josh. Okay, you're on a first date. Let's just say, and there's some nice music in the background. You're at a nice restaurant, and the waiter comes up. You order some sort of cocktail, I assume. What's your beverage of choice?
I might have a tequila and a beer.
Together?
Beer. Sure,
there you go.
Beer and a shot. Why not?
As you can
What
see,
he's thinking is here, you don't look like an alcoholic. That's what he's thinking.
Oh, no, I think he looks like one. And then
farthest from the truth, but go ahead.
And then this young lady orders something, and then you say, as a conversation starter, "Hey, my new toilet seats, I just got a thing from Amazon. It's on the way." And then she goes,
Yeah, I'm sure that's what you would do.
Waiter, could I get an Uber? I've got to get out of here. I have a thing I had to.
My God, the way your brain operates.
I know, it's amazing,
Fascinating.
isn't it?
So your new toilet seat, something you want to tell us why?
Well, we were talking because I'm tired of my vacuum cleaner, and Christy and I were talking about vacuum, and I'm going to order the one she has.
Yeah, you're replacing your vacuum.
I love my
I'm
vacuum.
tired of mine.
So to enter the conversation, you said, "Wow, that's really interesting. Hey, my toilet seat's on the way."
Because the other day I mentioned that I broke
about it.
Josh, I love you, but I think he might be right.
Fair enough.
I'm just saying it's kind of a conversation killer, really.
I knew we only had 4 seconds left in the break.
It's kind of a funny thing.
I thought I would. Yes. You know what? I thought I was bringing up a topic that you would enjoy.
You know,
discussing.
I get Josh. I know what he was trying to do.
Okay, sir, I didn't understand.
I hate you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it took just over a year, but about 6 months longer than I had in the pool, but it finally happened.
No, you had the under. I would have taken the under too.
Josh now openly hates Tom.
I had the under myself.
Congratulations.
But that was then they said I couldn't play because I could violate.
This woman is listening to the Bob and Tom Morning Show on Q95.
That's disgusting. Why, nothing could be worse than that. Well, I stand corrected.
The Bob and Tom Morning Show on Q95. Get up and get it on.
Hello?
Hey, it's Tiger.
Oh, hey, Tiger. What's going on, man?
I need you to do me a huge favor.
Yeah, sure thing, man. What do you need?
Can you please take your name off your phone? My wife went through my phone and maybe call her.
What? Oh.
If you can, please take your name off that.
Are you me? She knows about us? Oh, man, this is bad. This is really bad.
Just have it as a number.
Oh, boy.
She hasn't seen the photos yet, has she? Tiger. You still love me, right?
Okay, you gotta do this for me.
Please tell me you still love me. Tiger? Tiger? Hello? Hello?
Saturday, an early show has been added at the Murat. Details coming up.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk. There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Chick.
Hello, Ace Cosby.
Hey.
Got that joke of the day coming up any second.
It's a good one.
Oh, he's got
There you go.
I'm Chick McGee at the OrangeInsoles.com Sports Desk. And hello, Tom.
Hello, Chick McGee. We're going to check into the sporting scene. But first, I think Mr. Godwin has decided he has a brand new song.
Oh, really?
My
that he's going to play. Yeah, your new ballad.
Oh, I can't
I
wait.
guess. I don't know.
The ballad, yes.
This could go weird, though. It's a lot of emotion.
All right.
Take a chance.
You're in a safe place.
My me.
You going to tune it now on the air, or are we ready to go?
There, we good?
Okay.
Here we go. I'm a lover with a restless soul. I love the ladies and rock and roll. I can't survive on my own, though. I'm a vaginal nomad. I play guitar, but the money's soon spent. All the gigs just came and went. I need a girlfriend just to pay the rent. I'm a vaginal nomad. I go from town to town, chick to chick. Let's face it, folks, I'm just a homeless romantic. Oh, some say I'm a cad. I'm just a vaginal nomad.
Yeah, I dated a few
Cat
of
and
you.
nomad rhyme.
I got nowhere to stay tonight.
Nowhere.
I need a lady just to treat me right. I'll sing her Beatles songs all night. I'm a vaginal nomad.
Yeah, we got it.
Will you love me? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Will you love me? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Will you love me and take me in for the night?
He's a vaginal nomad.
Oh, that's it.
It's a work in progress.
I love it.
The turn of phrase, homeless romantic.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll keep that one.
Yeah, man.
Got that.
Changes, maybe.
No, I liked it all.
I do too.
But I agree with Tom. I think it should be longer. It needs something there at the
I
end.
thought that was just the bridge. It turned out to be a bridge to nowhere.
It's a work in progress.
Okay.
You should mention something about when she goes to the bathroom, you go through her purse and things and copy down credit card numbers, stuff like that. Yeah, how about that?
When I go to the bathroom, I go through.
Thank you, Pat.
When I go to the bathroom, I go through.
Patty G will bring his guitar. Next Thursday will be at Smoke Justice in Covington, Kentucky, celebrating the Cincinnati Reds opening day. And then the following day will be in Toledo at the Glass City Center doing the show live. And our guest in Toledo will be Haywood Banks. Comedian Rob Haney also joining us in Cincinnati, along with our friend from the Field of Dreams Whiskey Company, Drew Storen. And we'll have some cool posters. And we have some special T-shirts we're selling and giving the money away. You can check those out. I believe they're on our website at bobandtom.com. And it's really fun. These are cool-looking shirts, and we're going to give the money to a great organization in Cincinnati, at the Cincinnati Children's Hospital. They make like little superhero pajamas for the kids. It's so cool, just so neat. And then in Toledo, it'll be Ronald McDonald House, the benefactor. But if you get a chance, you want to see them, pictures of them are on our website. Now, we return to the sports desk with Chick McGee.
The Boston Celtics have been sold.
What?
Everything must go. So I don't know what they're going to do.
Didn't even know they were for sale.
I don't know what they're going to do about the games that they've had scheduled for the rest of the year. They were just champs last year. So now they lost their lease.
What if a couple guys just bought them? They're like, hey, go play in our backyard.
What we did was, through we made some phone calls, and we're a part of a consortium, and boom, we own the Celtics. The Boston Celtics sold for a record. Does anybody want to guess how much?
Boy, I don't know. Well, I kind of know because I heard
I'm
it.
saying $3.5 billion.
This is not kind of fair because it's not 100% of the team, right? It's
really complicated. It's like 51% of the team, but then they get the other 49 after a certain number of months. And
they've been sold for $6.1 billion.
Oh, my gosh. I was only halfway there.
This says the team purchased by private equity mogul, not just a bump on a ski run, William Chisholm of Massachusetts.
Let's write a poem about him.
A leader of men. Yes.
Chisholm.
There once was a man named Chisholm who could shoot 20 feet of... Oh, wait a minute.
In his hand.
In every meeting, he sure would whiz them.
There you go, yeah.
Had a handful of...
Coming up, actually, we have a story that would involve shooting...
jizz?
Oh my gosh. Could you left that?
Are you allowed to say it like that?
I'll say whatever I want, however I want.
You know what they say?
You don't like basketball.
You know what Josh's mom used to always say? Choosy mothers choose jizz. This is when she was doing the laundry. Josh, your socks are sticking to the wall again.
Oh, that's weird. I must have... well, I can't lie to you, Mom. You don't...
That's got to be...
By the way, excuse me, but if Mr. Chisholm has the money to put his $7 billion, whatever,
$6.1 billion,
he has the money to have us all killed. So maybe we should say what a wonderful, honorable man he is.
That's got to be one of those mother moments. Of course, I've never been a mom, but to find your son's.
I told my mom. I warned my mom about one once.
No kidding.
I had a nocturnal emission.
Old you were? Okay.
Yeah, I was probably 17, something like that.
All right, a nocturnal.
And I went upstairs, and I said, Mom, there's some clothes in the laundry. Just so you know, it's... And I told her what happened, and my older brother looked at me and goes, what the hell is wrong with you?
It's funny because I was just going to say that.
He could not believe that I fessed up to my mom about
it. You don't fess up.
Why?
Rinse them out in the sink.
Well, but if there's a scenario,
everybody does it.
Is that what you've been doing in the sink here every morning?
I agree. I could have handled it differently. Yeah, but I was a dumb 17-year-old boy.
No, this is the thing about you, Josh. You're so open.
Sweet. I think it was honest.
Yeah, we're not as open as you.
But she had four boys, so you think,
I mean, again, this is the man that had his mother return a pornographic video disc, which that's amazing. And then you told us about it. You actually told the story on the air. Bravo to you. You're the one that admits you hate March Madness. I admire you for your courage.
I don't hate it. But I am.
I'm sorry. I forgot. If indifference could be measured quantitatively,
it's pretty odd. Yeah.
You have infinity of indifference to March Madness, which is fine.
Right. I have nothing against it at all. I just have no interest in it whatsoever.
That's fair enough.
There you go.
I'm sitting here thinking I would have asked my parents to return a a pornographic video. But my parents were so young when they were more my brother and sister than my mom and dad.
Oh, yeah. I would not have and didn't have one. I didn't have one to return anyway.
Right.
If you ever
never done anything wrong.
No, but I didn't have access to pornography.
If you've ever wondered what Tom Griswold's family was like, watch the movie The Aviator with Leonardo DiCaprio. And when he goes to Katharine Hepburn's house,
Yes,
I think,
in
when
that
they're
big,
dating in the huge giant house and
Yes,
they're having dinner.
Outside and that lovely.
When Katharine Hepburn's father goes, that's disgusting. Let's not talk about money. No one talks about money. And that's when Howard Hughes, Leo, goes, that's because you always had it.
Howard Hughes had money from the second he was born.
You're defending the rich people in this.
No. I know the story of Howard Hughes.
I think in that case, Hughes was just making the point of, no, we can discuss it.
Yeah.
It's silly not. It's the elephant in the room here. Yeah.
He was like practically the richest man in the world.
Now, Tom, if 19-year-old Willie asked you to return an adult DVD, would you do that?
Oh, with Willie? Of course. Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, this was the thing. It was my mom and dad. They were dropping me off at a party. I knew that these would...
But once again, you're 17, 16?
In that case, I was 20.
Oh, okay.
Because I remember this was a party that my friend was turning 21, and my parents said, I remember my dad's words were, you are more major than minor, you can drink at this party, even because I was like 3 months away from turning 21.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
So it was the first time I got permission to drink underage.
And the money you saved by returning the DVD on time would buy a nice six-pack.
Yes.
What was the fine for having a pornographic DVD?
$3.
A day or?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Whoa.
Do you remember the title of the DVD?
I do, because my mom asked me what it meant.
What was the title of the DVD?
Hang on. You at home, use your radios. You people in your cars, just get comfortable for this response.
She said, by the way, we dropped off your videos, and by the way, what exactly is unnatural sex? I don't know, Mom. They just call it that. It's anal.
Did you tell her that?
No, I did not. That last part I did not.
Just now. Well, haven't we learned a lot?
But I would rent them by actress. I didn't care what the...
oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I was... hey, did you guys have the new Alexandra Nice... Is
Alexandra Nice.
Yes, yeah. Is there a new Jessica Darlin out?
I see. So it was...
What was your favorite when you were around 20?
Those two were up there. Yeah.
Because I've never heard of their...
Are they still active in the industry?
I think... no, but I think probably... you know what? I haven't looked this up. They probably have OnlyFans. A lot of some of those retired porn stars, I would hope, are making money on that.
Hey, take a look at these.
Hey.
So,
hang on a second. I got to tune in.
Wait a second. Pan the camera down. I want to get my boobs in there. No. Those are my. Those are my knees. Oh dear God.
They're below my knees. No.
Too much silicone.
Coming up, Rent a Grandma. We'll talk about.
Okay. So I don't.
And more sport.
Just to be clear, you based your rental of pornographic videos on actress, not orifice.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
but there really is a star factor,
to be clear,
even in adult cinema.
Right. Like, hey, there's a new Jewel Denial movie. Oh, yeah, I'll get that.
Jewel Denial?
That's right.
Oh, that is great.
Were Alexandra Nice and Jewel Denial ever co-star?
Were you
I bet they did.
Were you a plot guy or just...
No, I was what they call gonzo porn. I just right. Hi, I'm Alexandra.
Did you like the...
Yeah. That's the ones I like.
Did you like the ones that did
Do that again, would you?
Okay, once again, a scene from Josh's favorite adult cinema. Josh?
Hi. My name's Jewel Denial. That's just right to it.
Yeah, that was the one based on the McHale's Navy show, PT-69 and All Hands on Dick. I love that show. Well, okay, everybody, calm down. We have things we have to do here. Coming up, we have. I'm looking forward to comedian Joe Dombrowski joining us, unless he heard this last break.
What night she bowl?
And chose to leave. I don't blame you, Joe. This portion of the Bob and Tom Show, sponsored by BetterHelp. BetterHelp is all about the importance of therapy and the importance of everybody's mental health out there. And it doesn't have to be some kind of major crisis, just a little bit of tweaking here and there, perhaps. And BetterHelp is all about accessing therapy in a much more elegant manner, a much simpler way, a much more practical way, because the therapy is done online. We've got those things we're carrying around all the time. Those smartphones can pretty much put you anywhere, anytime. And that's what this is all about. You go online, you fill out a questionnaire, and you will be matched up with a therapist. By the way, they have more than 30,000 credentialed therapists that are, by the way, with a wide range of specialties that are currently participating in this program. You'll be matched up with a therapist, and incidentally, you can switch therapists anytime, no additional cost. Over 5 million people are currently using BetterHelp. And then the therapy is done online, as I said, so you can do it wherever you want to be. You don't have to be in an office somewhere. And this is especially interesting if you've been kind of hesitant to do therapy because you're nervous about going into some office and going across town and having to take all that time to get over there, because you can do it you can do it in your car, for that matter. You could do it at home, at work, whatever. Get all the details by going to betterhelp.com/BT show. And again, /BT show will knock 10% off your first month. It's BetterHelp, HELP, betterhelp.com/BT show. And the therapy is done online, like a Zoom call or just like a phone call or even texting back and forth. BetterHelp.com/BT show. And the Bob and Tom Show brought to you by BetterHelp. Coming up, comedian Joe Dombrowski and more. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Greatness isn't given. It's earned. It starts from the ground up with every step, every move, every moment. Because when the game is on the line, you need the best. The new Sport Athletic Performance insole from Orange Insoles. Stability, support, dominance. Orange Insoles, because greatness starts from the ground up, even when you're sitting down.
Hello and welcome to the wildly successful Mr. Obvious Show. I'm your host, Mr. Obvious. Let's take a call. Hello, Mr. Obvious Show.
Hello, is this Mr. Obvious?
Speaking.
Hi, Mr. Obvious. Long-time listener, first-time caller. I just want to say, first of all, I really love your show. Really enjoy listening to it. I think you do a great job.
Well, kind words indeed. And thank you, caller, for calling the Mr. Obvious Show.
No, Mr. Obvious?
Yes?
Here's my problem.
Oh, okay.
Well, the thing is, I think I got some kind of animal trapped in my house.
Oh, yeah, like a pest problem or something?
Yeah, well, it's even bigger than that. I think it's some kind of critter that's trapped down underneath my sink somewhere.
Oh, my. Now, do you live in a rural section of town?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I do. I live on the outskirts of town here, and well, here's the thing. I think it's caught underneath my sink, and I've opened the doors and my cabinets there and looked underneath, and I can't find it anywhere. But I can hear him down there making noise.
Oh, you say you got a critter and you can hear him. Now, what kind of sound does he make, caller?
Well, it's kind of a growling, kind of, well, I'll try to imitate it for you. It's kind of like... kind of like that.
This is under your sink in your kitchen?
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like you might be caught down there in the pipes.
Now, this is not uncommon for your rurally located homes to have a raccoon or a possum under the house. Now, but you say he might be stuck in the pipes?
Yeah, that's what it seems like, because, in fact, I think that's how he's living there. He seems to eat stuff that my wife throws away down the sink after dinner. She'll wash the leftovers down the sink after we get done eating. I think that's what he's eating, because I can hear him down there growling and chewing.
Huh. What was the sound again, caller?
Well, it's she'll put the stuff down there in the sink and run the water, and then you can hear him. It's kind of going, kind of like that.
Huh. Now, is there anything else that corresponds with the growling that your wife does there in the kitchen?
Well, it does seem like it usually happens whenever she tries to turn the light on. There's a light switch there. She'll try to turn it on. Thing is, the light don't come on. I think the light bulb must be burnt out or something, but I can't even find a place to change the light bulb on it. Anyway, she'll try to turn that light switch on, and you can hear him down there just seems to make him mad as anything.
This is in the kitchen under the sink, right?
Yeah. Yep. And, I figure he's caught in the pipes.
Right.
So I figured try to get him out of there. Well, I reached down there with my hands when I heard him growling. And I mean, that thing about ripped my fingers off. Bit into me. Boy, it hurt.
Well, I think I know what your problem is, caller. It's a garbage disposal.
So, is that something like a raccoon?
No, caller. It's
No, it's something littler like a mouse.
No, caller. It's a machine that's hooked to your drain pipe there under your sink that chews up food that makes it rinse right down the pipe there. It's an actual machine. It's not an animal at all.
Huh.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I never made the connection. She does use it to get rid of the garbage.
There you go.
Sounds like a critter.
No. I know, yeah, it's not a critter. Thanks for calling, though, caller.
Mr. Obvious?
Yes.
You're a lifesaver.
Thank you. That'll do it for this week's show. Thank you, and good luck from everyone here on the Mr. Obvious Show.
Oh, boy.
Now. Good luck. Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Bob and Tom, it's Donnie Baker.
Thank God.
I don't break yet, so I gotta get off before I get in trouble. But Chick, we got you on speaker. The guys here at work are wanting you to do Jodie Foster talking about the electric knife.
What kind of knife did you use, Dr. Lecter? Was it an electric knife, Dr. Lecter? I could hear the lambs, Dr. Lecter.
This is one of your best impressions. I think this rivals your...
Which one?
Your Jimmy Stewart.
Oh.
And now Jimmy Stewart talks to Jodie Foster.
What agent? What was her name in that?
Starling.
Agent Starling, do you see a rabbit? I don't, Dr. Stewart.
And this has
now,
been...
Can you do her doing Nell?
Dr. Xavier.
I can do that. Chickapay.
Jodie. Get in the car, Jodie. Please get in the car.
It's not Jodie. It's...
Oh, yeah.
No.
See, that's why I couldn't be an actor in a movie. I'd call them by their real names.
Clarice.
Cut!
Oh, Clarice, will you...
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. I can do that noise anytime I want. Well, now I can't do it.
That wasn't.
I don't know what...
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, maybe you could do that in the unemployment line. Entertain your fellow losers. How about that?
Now, as I understand it, if I'm fired,
yeah,
you know what I've noticed?
You get a package.
This is an interesting. This is an interesting dynamic in the Tom and Chick relationship. The less I react to his insults and when he's attacking me, the angrier he gets, and he kicks it up a notch each and every time to see what happens. And he really gets upset if I'm not upset at him.
That's an interesting analysis, although incorrect.
Okay.
We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts studios. I look around the room. I see Chick McGee at the OrangeInsoles.com sports desk, and I mention Orange Insoles because I'm sure most of you, your bracket is busted, as they say. And how about something to cheer you up? Well, how about Orange Insoles giving you a shot at winning a 4K smart TV? Chick, you want to explain what the 4K stands for?
4K is the best. It's an incredible picture. You can almost smell the colors.
In the movie Spinal Tap, they'd be going, but 5K, it's one more.
Well, don't do that.
Okay.
It's 4K is what we're giving away, though.
That's the best, the 4K. From Orange Insoles, go to bobandtom.com/contest.
You know, isn't it enough that you've mentioned that Orange Insoles is the #1 insole for prostitutes earlier this morning? And now you're talking about
No, I didn't say that. I inadvertently said, see, because Josh started by saying, if you work on your feet all day.
And you said...
If you work on your back. I just a slip of the tongue.
Is there another profession that on your back other than prostitution?
Mechanic, oftentimes.
Huh.
Luge. Yeah.
There we go. I think we got the two biggest ones right off the bat.
Well, you got me.
Luge. Absolutely.
Maybe.
Right. Couldn't.
Patient.
I have a sports story, just especially from my low Pat Godwin.
Uh-oh.
Rick Pitino, second season at St. John's, saw him lead them to a 30-4 record.
And he used to be like real tan, but now he's green looking.
He's a little green looking.
The patina? Yes. The patina on Pitino? Is that what you're going for?
That is what
Patina.
Just heard
You know,
Pitino.
if you spend too much time around Rick Pitino, you turn green. Did you know that? Anyway, he had this, when he won the Big East tournament, he had this, he was interviewed after the end of the game, and it went like this.
Coach, how do you celebrate tonight? I'm going to drink a quart of Jameson's.
Drink a quart of Jameson's.
Quart of Jameson's.
A quart of Jameson's.
That's a lot of Jameson.
He was
I used to
very
do double
excited
shots.
about that. One more time. Here's Coach Pitino.
Coach, how do you celebrate tonight? I'm going to drink a quart of Jameson's.
Well, guess what? In today's world where everybody hears everything all at once, that's right, some marketing news. Rick Pitino said he'd celebrate St. John's Big East title with a quart of Jameson's. Jameson's noticed if the Johnnies reach the quarterfinals, the Elite Eight, and their next team is Arkansas tomorrow, they're sending Mr. Pitino a barrel of Jameson's.
Whoa!
Plus a big celebration for St. John's fans in New York. And the barrel of Jameson's says, Jameson's Irish Whiskey. For the coach who put the P in pour, Coach P, Pitino, why drink a quart when you can have a barrel?
Whoa.
There you go.
Well, if he wins this next game, how are you going to celebrate? I'm going to look at Rolls Royces.
So sometimes you can just mention brands you like, and then it comes through.
Sometimes, yeah.
Like when I sit here in my Carhartt shirt, it often occurs to me
right
that I'm thinking about Berkeley Baits, and when those...
is that a fishing thing?
When I play my Maiden guitar, I often think maybe
Is this illegal?
Yeah.
Oh, sure, this may be slightly illegal, but
a little bit.
That law's dated.
I think your long. I think that your Longman's butt plugs. Those are.
Hang on. What are these? What's
Longman's.
the brand again?
Longman's.
Longman's.
Yes, yeah. It is the finest of the butt plug.
Ask for Longman's. When I sit here in my Vince track jacket, they have a nice app too, Vince, V-I-N-C-E, Vince.
Hello. If you're just joining us, this is the Bob and Tom program. Yes. And we are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts studios. Christy Lee's over there at the Silac Insurance News Desk. I have a really dumb question.
Please.
It's the only kind we entertain on this show, buddy.
The Boston Celtics sold for $6-some million or billion, sorry. And apparently it's some complicated formula where they only own 51% for a couple years and then they buy the rest, so the total's going to be $7-some billion.
Okay.
But why are they not the Celtics?
I don't know the answer to that.
It's always been that way, yeah.
I don't know the answer to that.
Is there a reason they got it wrong?
There's a documentary running on Max right now about the Celtics, and the third episode just dropped today, I would think, but they haven't gone over it yet, and I don't know why. They're just Americanized it, I think.
Yeah, like Notre Dame. That's Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rio Grande.
When you do a deal of that magnitude, do you tip?
The iPad will offer you
because
we got
coming up, we have a story about that. It's getting ridiculous.
Yeah,
that has really
it has gotten ridiculous.
Lit a fire, and I really.
Yeah. But I've got to hand it to them. One of the smart things they do is typically it'll say 15, 20, 25,
right,
or custom,
right.
So they're starting at the standard.
Right.
The 15 and then going up.
I thought it was 20. The standard's 20%.
Well, I believe it says 10, 15, 20.
I thought the standard had always been 15.
Oh, I always thought it was 20, but...
Either 20 is easier to figure.
Sure.
I always tip 100 like Sinatra. Just give them 100 right after.
Really?
Even at Starbucks.
Mm-hmm.
Just a $100 bill there?
Yeah. You get what you want then.
Really?
Nice and hot.
We have a whole thing about tipping coming up. But let's return to the sports page, please.
Okay.
What's wrong?
A new collaboration.
Oh, this is so funny.
Puma and Ferrari has gone viral.
Jason.
Two brands recently launched a red trucker-style hat that looks as though the Ferrari logo had been splattered with a milky, viscous white fluid.
What?
Is that right? This is Puma and Ferrari.
Oh.
Well, that's not good.
And so it's got that famous Ferrari shield
The horse.
And then the hat looks like it's been.
Of course.
It's been. Well, did you read the one of the?
Boy, that's the perfect model for that hat too. Look how unbelievably bored he is. By the whole thing.
Oh, that guy.
He's presenting himself.
He's like this. He's almost asexual and just ready to be punched.
And the shorts.
And right here's where my penis would be, but
I tuck it. And I don't know what I am, really.
A pair of red shorts that appear in the promotion also feature that same splatter design.
So the shorts look like they've been.
Yeah.
Oh, the shorts, too. Now, is this meant to represent drinking milk after winning the Indy 500? I mean, what?
Not Ferrari.
Yeah, Ferrari
No, I know,
champagne. So it's weird.
Well, maybe it is. Champagne kind of looks like that, too, on hats in the locker rooms.
Described by Puma as bold, eye-catching graphics, observers drew comparisons to semen stains.
Yeah.
For instance, this headline handed to me says, Ferrari race, trucker cap coated in jizz.
That's not how semen stains a hat. Trust me.
That's how you got the title?
Have you seen the NFL hats like that with like paint splash?
I have not. The design's inclusion is unexplainable since post-race milk is more associated with the Indy 500.
Oh.
The hat's still available on Puma for $40.
Well, they should get this, Josh, because you already have the matching socks.
I'm guessing this hat.
Comedically hilarious, but factually not correct.
It's a shirt.
I'm a t-shirt man.
You're a t-shirt guy. I keep forgetting. Are these cotton t-shirts? Or?
I don't know. Read the back.
Oh, okay. Burlap. That's what he goes with.
I'm just asking.
Why would you?
These are all fair questions.
My nipples were sanded off years ago.
I wonder if the Bugatti people will do a bukkake thing. Hey, now there's a natural.
That's funny.
There's a natural right there.
Bugatti and bukkake.
I don't think you should be wearing a Ferrari cap unless you
actually own a Ferrari.
Have one.
Yeah.
No,
you can't just be a fan?
No, you can be a fan.
No, I don't think.
I purchased a lot of that Puma Ferrari gear for Christmas for gifts.
I bet you did.
Yeah, it's cool. Not that particular.
I don't think that hat looks terrible. I think it's kind of a cool design.
See, I don't think you can wear. I don't think you should wear Harley Davidson stuff unless you drive a Harley. Unless you ride a Harley.
I think I agree with you on that.
I agree, Tom.
Unless you ride a Harley.
I don't.
Yeah.
Tom, I knew a woman who had a Ferrari tattoo at a certain place.
A Ferrari tattoo done in her no-no place?
Yes.
Front or back?
Just right of it.
Right
of the front.
Right of a.
So if it was a clock, would it be? It'd be like at 10.
Or right stage right.
Yeah, from the actor's point of view.
Face right.
Did you question why it was a Ferrari tattoo?
I'll tell you off the air a story about this.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
Oh, good.
Wow. So was she a Formula One fan or?
No, she was just hot.
Okay. All right. Okay. She was hot. So therefore, well, I'm glad she wasn't a NASCAR fan. A Dick Trickle tattoo might be very awkward down there.
Poussat or something.
Dick Trickle. You see.
Oh yeah, Dick Trickle. Oh, yeah. I got it.
By the way, a sad end there. Is that sports? Is that sports?
Are you guys laughing? Sad end for Dick Trickle.
You guys.
Really?
Indiana Fever have made the announcement that they have made history. 41 of 44 regular season games are going to be broadcast on national television in 2025. Here's the rundown. 5 games on ESPN, 8 games on ION, 6 games on Prime Video, 3 games on CBS, 4 games on CBS.
How many turtle doves? 3 French hens and ESPN.
That's Indiana Fever, which everyone loves. Is
no, I know, but I mean, it's like you mentioned March Madness on 4 different networks, and
we'll find them.
It's confusing.
You just got to be aware.
Yeah, you'll find them.
Got to keep your head on a swivel out there, man.
Oh, yeah. Stay on your toes.
That's right.
The world's confusing.
Yes, it is, Tom.
It's
you ever sat down and said, okay, I want to go see that. I've heard this new show is great. Where is it?
Did you see that you and I are going to go see George Clooney in Good Night and Good Luck in New York City? Are you aware of this?
what?
Huh?
They're doing the stage version.
Oh, yeah.
I love that. I love that movie.
You guys are going?
We're going, baby. Without, remember, we both agreed on it. Without Godwin, right?
That's all right. Godwin and I will go see.
Yeah, we're gonna go see
Carousel.
the revival.
Why don't you guys could go see Wicked? That's touring.
Is it touring?
Yeah, the Broadway show. The Broadway show version of Wicked made more money over the weekend than any other Broadway show in history.
And in Boston.
I saw that play, Wicked. I enjoyed it, but the kids were younger.
There's no reason for it.
I hate.
Oh, stop it.
Wizard of Oz is fine.
I didn't want to see the movie, but I enjoyed it.
Coming up, we're going to switch gears and try comedy with our guest.
We'll get this lecture out of the way.
With our guest, Joe Dombrowski. Looking forward to meeting Joe. And also coming up, Tom Green, legend in the world of comedy. Real nice guy, too. I'll urge you to keep attending the show. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
I'll tell you what, Miss Pat, that was really good. That was really, really funny. And I tell you, I am going to take you out to dinner.
Really, you gonna take me?
I promised. Yeah, I'm going to take you out to dinner. You wanted the custom sushi?
Yep.
I got a great sushi place. We'll have a great dinner. And you eat sushi?
Yes, I do. And what about dancing?
This is like a small place. They don't have a dance floor, so
It doesn't matter. I can teach you how to dance, Tom.
No, but I can't dance anyway.
I can teach you how to dance, Tom.
Okay.
All right, Tom. I'm gonna teach you how to dance. You ready? Come on. Come on, shake it, Tom. Shake it.
What am I shaking? I mean, you have.
You shaking whatever this is.
Well, this is. I don't know.
It probably don't work, but come on, Tom, shake it.
Are you bouncing it? Are you loosening it? Are you loose at the knees here?
I'm about to back that ass up, Tom. You ready?
Okay. You gonna back that ass up?
Yeah,
Okay.
come on.
I do Pilates, you know.
No, don't run. Don't run. Come on, Tom, drop it. Drop it. Oh, now hit the ass, Tom.
Did you ever see the movie Deliverance?
Hit the ass, Tom. Pat it. Yeah, pat it.
I think this may be sexual harassment.
No, I like it. He still following me. Come on, Tom. Don't ride. Hey, go on, drop it, Tom. Drop it.
I think you're gonna crush my knee.
No, that's your knee, Tom. It's really hard.
Yes, and I'd like to make a reservation. Yeah, this is Tom. Hi, how are you? Yeah. No. Just for two. Yeah, nice quiet corner. Hey, listen, is there like a dance place near you? Some kind of funky.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
You never realize how much music affects you until you're told to sit still. Number 23 on the Billboard charts.
Once you accomplish that dream, that's when you find out if that's really who you are.
That's a life-changing feeling. As musicians, we're tapping into that whenever we can.
We're all in. There's no plan B.
Hey, now you know you never listen. Sunshine, you know you're always missing out.
Coronavirus officially hitting the U.S. Here's
March 15th, the day the Earth stood still.
This is the most all of a sudden thing that's ever happened in my life.
You guys have to come home. What the hell's happening now?
Then it got kind of scary.
It was over everywhere.
Maybe the year or the time of the huge stadium concerts are over.
And we didn't know how long it would be.
I didn't think it would go as far as it did.
We thought it was going to be temporary.
Touring is the lifeblood of any band that wants to make a living. You have to tour, you have to play.
We're not sure when we're going to be able to play again.
It's starting to chip away at my soul.
This pandemic has impacted everybody in the music community.
Sometimes I feel like, wow, do I even belong here, you know? just heartbreaking, man.
How are we going to get through this?
Dude, you got to call Eddie.
It's definitely tested us.
Reduced capacity make it almost impossible for a band to play.
How am I supposed to pay him?
Been all doing other things to make a living because it's been shut down.
He ain't coming for free.
When you have something that you love and it gets taken away from you for X amount of days, weeks, months, you just appreciate it more.
We all really took this for granted.
I miss that a lot. My favorite part of my job was connecting with the crowd.
It's the whole connection with humanity that is the most powerful thing.
People need that connection with other people. It'll come back. It's just a matter of time. It's a 20-year overnight success type of situation.
It's Cosby. Here he is with his joke of the day.
What did the judge say when the skunk came into the courtroom?
Oh! What did the judge say when the skunk came into the courtroom?
Odor in the court.
That'll be getting told in courts throughout the country.
Odor in the court.
Oh, man.
Here's why I like soccer now. I love to see our soccer team lose, not because I'm against them, but because I love to see the look of disappointment in all these fake bandwagon fans. I was in the airport when Landon Donovan and the boys lost. People were in the airport crying. And we're just so proud of them. We love our soccer team. Really, name 3 players.
How true?
Just say you like soccer. First of all, we shouldn't even have a soccer team. We should have soccer players, but our national team's only function should be to go to other countries and allow them to stomp us because they can't beat us in anything else. We go to every other country. We take their best athletes in all their other sports. Soccer is the only thing they still have a shot at beating us in. Why would you steal that country's joy? We still have fun. We still have porn and other things that make us happy.
A tremendous sport.
Yeah.
These other countries, all they have is that. And the last thing they want to do is lose to somebody they hate in the sport they perfect. How pissed would you be if the Lakers lost to Al-Qaeda? You understand?
Ruoff Music Center. Also on the way, The Offspring. Gunner's got some tickets to that event Saturday, July 26th, featuring also Jimmy Eat World. Jimmy Eat World. Hungry.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Chrissy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Howdy.
There's Pat Godwin, Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby. We're in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts. If I told you what was going on in the studio right now, you wouldn't believe me.
Yes, we would.
I'm Chick, and here's Tom, and we have a special guest.
We do indeed. I'm a little bit distracted, but we'll move forward here. Joining us in the studio, comedian Joe Dombrowski is here with us. Obviously a stage name.
Can someone cut my nails?
Yeah, that's what was just happening. Jess
Hooker came in and was trimming Godwin's. What's going on?
Oh, whenever I get a hangnail, she trims the nail.
Oh, for God's sake.
Why is that?
Because he's a vaginal, vagabond or something?
Vaginal?
He did do a song earlier called Vaginal Nomad.
Oh, that was it. Vagabond's the same thing.
Actually, something that's actually better.
It is. Yeah, it's got the bad in it.
Vaginal vagabond.
Yeah. You know, when he gets upset when people tease him about being a diva.
I know.
Did you see what was going on there?
No, if I do it myself, I may cut myself. I have 5 people that know what they're doing do things for me.
5.
Gotcha.
They cook for me. They,
Do you get pedicures, Pat?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do too. But do you get manicures?
No, I have to be very careful with my hands.
Well, they're your tools.
They are my tools indeed.
Could we meet our guest? I know we're talking about your fingers.
Joe, are you a pedicure, manicure?
I am, but I would like you all to know that my culture's not your costume. So if you could just chill out on that, it'd be great.
No,
it's so early.
Okay, you'll be okay. I actually shared something with Joe.
Oh.
Joe is a Detroit native.
Ah, Detroiters.
Yeah, I'm so watch out. I'll cut you.
So I have something very obscure. I asked him if he was familiar with the Shinola Watch Company.
Oh my God!
Out of Detroit, and he immediately was familiar with them. And then I said, "Oh, there's something special. They have a Petoskey stone watch," and he knew all about it. So there you go. I thought no one on earth would know about this but me. The Shinola really, and I was telling a friend of mine about this. He goes, "You're kidding, right?" I said, "No, that's the name of the company. They bought the name from the old Shinola, whatever it was, shoe paste."
Yeah, I think it was a bike.
They make very nice watches.
Oh, they have a Petoskey beaded bracelet, Tom, I could buy for you. Would you wear a bracelet?
Nope. I like the watches, but I certainly. Let's move forward here, Joe. I know nothing about you. You appear to be tall.
Yes.
You have a beard.
Yes.
Single, married. What's happening in your life?
I did. I just got married. Here's the thing, though. I was a teacher for 10 years, so now I'm an alcoholic, so you know. And the thing is you get married and then everyone's assuming you're having babies. Can I just say, hardest thing in my life is trying to name a baby when you used to be a teacher, because I have to shut all the names down.
Oh, yeah.
My husband's like Jillian, Talker, the Megan, would poop herself on the daily. I can't. But then the names that he throws out are no better. He's like, his top 3 names are Lois, Eloise, and Mabel. I'm like, are we making a small army of suffragettes?
I'm a sucker for those old names.
Let's just throw out another one. How's Sacagawea? Does that work for us? I just can't. I don't think I can have it.
But what's happening right now, it's funny because someone out there right now is driving along. I have a Mabel.
Yeah. And someone else is driving saying, I have a Sacagawea.
Wow.
There we go.
In my pocket.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, now, this is
the boy's name that I liked the other day.
Norman.
It was not.
I thought it was Norman.
Harry? No, but it's an old
classic.
Yeah. And I was
Marvin?
like, oh. It was something. Yeah, it was Marvin.
Marvin.
Yeah, because I just like. Hey, look at little Marv.
Marvin. I always think of Marvin Hamlish, who was a fine musician.
Sure, but
buddy, my Marvin Davidson crapped his pants in 3rd grade, right next to me.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Money Marvin.
That's what I think of when I think of Marvin.
Well, kids are so cruel. When I was at day camp. One of the guys crapped in the pool.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
And I was probably, 8 or 9, whatever. He ended up going to the same high school in the same building, and he was known for that for the rest of his life.
Aww.
Everyone, he was a senior in high school, and someone would go, he's the guy that crapped in the pool 10 years ago. Everyone knew it.
Did they put it in the yearbook too?
Well, Tom was in charge of the yearbook, so yes.
The answer is yes and yes.
Did you? What was his nickname? Did it have to do with what was it like?
I can't say.
Baby Ruth.
Oh, okay.
His nickname was
Deuce
Marvin.
or something.
This is a real person. I don't want to.
Okay.
Now, Joe, you must know from Cruel Kids, right?
Kids will literally cut you the deepest you've ever been cut. Like I had a kid. I taught kindergarten for a short period of time, and I dyed my hair. Mm-hmm. Okay, because. First, I just wanted to look a little younger.
All right.
And then laugh it up, girl. Enough of you, Marvin. I did it. And then the kids freaked out. And they're like, why would you do that? And I said, I just wanted to look younger. And this little kindergartner looked at me and said, but what are you going to do about your face?
And
I don't know why we're laughing.
It's such a genuine comment, and it's all the sincerity.
A genuine comment.
It's all the sincerity they can muster. What about your face?
Our guest is comedian Joe Dombrowski, former school teacher. A lot of great comedians that...
and looks about 21, 22 years old.
School teachers.
Crazy young.
Keep going.
It's true. Did you have a response to her?
She just stayed in kindergarten for the rest of her career. You're not moving on.
Did you have the beard?
I did have the beard. Is it helping or hurting me?
Well, to a little kid, it's got to be a sign of being older.
Weakness. Yeah. No. Yeah. I did have the beard. I've always had the beard. Yeah. This isn't funny, but as a tech.
No, I'm just curious because
I have it.
Good beard.
I mean, and back in my day, which was many days ago, nobody had a beard. Nobody. It was considered weird. You think about comedians. Think about what comedian had a beard. You look at the classic comics. And,
I can't think of one.
It's funny to look at old Carlin where he's so clean cut and wearing a suit. And,
Right.
yeah.
And then he broke the mold.
Yeah, he really long hair, big beard.
I want to say he was on Sullivan doing the hippy dippy weatherman.
Right.
Clean shaven in a suit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely broke the mold. But
Sure.
And former school teacher Robert Klein was a substitute teacher, famously. Did you ever see the great Dennis Wolfberg?
Yes, of course.
That guy was a genius and sadly gone. But he talked a lot about being a school teacher.
Yeah.
So I think he was doing high school. So were you doing little kids the whole time?
Yeah, elementary, predominantly kindergarten. I couldn't do high school. I don't know. There's just not enough bulletproof vests to go around.
Yeah.
Can I say that? And we'll never be on this show again.
No, you're good.
You're fine. Were you in Detroit teaching?
Yeah, Detroit, Chicago, and then Seattle for a while. So I've bebopped around the country.
Okay, very good, very good.
Yeah.
Now, do you associate being Polish heritage with bowling?
Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
Polish Heritage Detroit, so it's foaling, if you're familiar with the art form.
Oh, no.
You throw a football and try to hit a feather.
Oh, that's right.
Just got to do everything a little more complicated.
Oh, yeah. That's right. And he's right.
Yeah,
Well, now, before we continue with our guest, we do have, you did not complete the sportscast, is that
The
correct?
Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim have banned cell phones in the clubhouse.
Oh, really?
Angels manager Ron Washington told The Athletic that he hopes the new rule will allow his team to focus more on baseball. Veterans Mike Trout and Kyle Hendricks will be responsible for making sure the team follows the rules. They say they will set the fine amount should anyone break the rule.
Oh, okay.
Washington added, it's not a punishment. I just want some focus in this clubhouse.
Makes sense.
Does make sense.
It's called the infield Wi-Fi rule.
Yes, it gets very complicated.
Yes, yeah, the infield fly rule. That is complicated.
Pop up and
you know what that is, Christy?
Out.
You got to have what? You got to have a guy at first and second, or bases are loaded, and
Can't
blah, blah,
accord.
blah.
Can't accord.
I think it makes sense because I mean he might have guys in the bullpen watching a better team play.
I was astonished hearing that they were thinking about banning phones in schools, and I guess I assumed that when you went to school you put your phone somewhere.
Yeah,
and
I assumed
not
that
took
too.
it to class or in your purse. Or
My son does.
But
he puts it away till lunch.
Yeah, that's what I think most of the schools are going to.
Where does he put it?
Can't even imagine.
Can he still access it? Now, Joe, the way things are going, I assume kindergartners probably have phones now.
Yeah, it's a whirlwind. We'll just say that.
This is it. I wonder if all the teams will do this, or do the guys really sit in the bullpen?
Sure. I mean, remember these guys are 21. They're 22.
I think
they're probably Instagramming.
Can you imagine the big four sports of the downtime that Major League Baseball players have?
Ugh.
Especially with 162 games.
Wasn't there a football guy that had a
spring training?
Put a cell phone in the goalpost or something?
Joe Horn. That was part of his touchdown celebration.
But this guy's going old school. No phone, so maybe he'll bring back dip and cigarettes. What do you think?
Driving market.
Yeah.
You're back in the bullpen.
No phones, no motor cars, not a single
luxury. Thank you very much. Coming up, we're going to hang out with comedian Joe Dombrowski. What have you got, Christy?
Coming up, we can rent a grandma if you're interested.
Rent a grandma?
Big DoorDash.
Can I do whatever I want with the grandma?
Now be nice.
I'm asking. Well,
Chuck E. Cheese is making a big move, and we have sleep techniques that do and do not work.
You sleep like a starfish, right, Josh?
Yeah, I'm all over the place. Yeah, I'm pretty wide.
Yeah. I sleep
limbs akimbo.
I see. Okay.
Very well, I'm also a girthy man. Yeah.
I think the most trauma I go through is when I'm sleeping because I always wake up in the fetal position.
Oh.
Yeah, I think so.
Really?
Yeah, you ever rest with your hand on it while you're sleeping?
I have woken up with that, yes.
Yeah.
Often.
What is that? Is
sleep
that
with my hand on my face.
I don't know what that is.
Oh.
After you put your hand on your...
No.
Put it on your face?
No, I always sleep with my hand on my face.
I have my phone just in case. Okay.
I want to call somebody.
Yeah. I'm not playing in a Major League Baseball game. You are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios with us. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
I mean,
do you want to say
where no one knows
You want a different mic so you can stand up?
I want to stand because I mean this is a real.
Well, you can turn that up into a standing mic if you
can take that out of the
desire.
socket there. It'll.
Oh, if I can hold it.
Oh, look out!
Wait a minute. Just take the whole thing out of the stand.
Yeah, you can take it out if you.
There we go.
Oh, and then.
I'm feeling good.
Hey, Chickster, how's it going over there?
We have a 30-second snippet of the music. Does this music start? Are you aware of where this starts? Do you have enough intro and
You know, me and old Dino practiced it once or twice, so we might be able to figure it out.
All right, well,
we'll see.
I'm going to have to ride the volume here, make sure I get it right. Ready?
Yeah, I think so.
Here we go.
Oh, boy.
No one can hold you down if you really want it. Just steal your destiny right from the hands of fate. Reach for the cup of life because your name is on it. Do you really want it? Do you really want it? 2-E-O.
Vida loca.
Go, go, go.
Living La Vida Loca.
Idiots. It's a lay.
Oh, it sounds just like Living La Vida Loca.
It sounds just like Living La Vida Loca.
Perhaps our arguments were with Ricky Martin, not even with you. I think maybe.
Okay, I've never been more disappointed.
So what we're supposed to go ole, ole, ole?
Yes, guys, come on. This is a give and take song.
Let's try it again.
Just steal your destiny right from the hands of fate. Reach for the cup of life because your name is on it. Do you really want it?
Right.
Do you really want it?
Yeah. Ole.
2-E-O.
Ole, ole, ole.
No.
Ole, ole, ole.
Tonight's the night. We're gonna celebrate the cup of life.
Ole, ole, ole. Now,
Now, wait a minute. In our defense, it's Living La Vida Loca, only redone.
Yeah, it is for the most part.
That is very judgmental of you.
Well, I'm sorry.
Well, it does sound very similar.
Sounds very similar.
I do love the song Living La Vida Loca. I will say that.
Do you do that one?
It's a great song.
I don't do that one because it's not as much fun with the audience.
Hi, Christy Lee here. How would you like to go on vacation with me? No, seriously. Join me September 28th on a journey through the lovely landscapes of England, Scotland, and Wales with Paulette. We'll travel through the charming countryside and also experience the historic cities of London and Edinburgh. Experience the best of Britain's rolling countryside and bustling cities rich in history and culture. We'll see the iconic landmarks of London. Visit the storybook villages of Oxford, Chester, and Shakespeare's Stratford-upon-Avon. We'll behold regal jewels of Edinburgh's castle and visit the medieval walls of York. This and so much more. The best part? Paulette makes travel easy, including flights, meals, hotels, sightseeing, and local experiences. It's all planned for you. You can just sit back and have the time of your life. Don't miss your chance to see Britain with me. This is going to be a great group and an amazing trip. I already know we're going to have so much fun. Call Colette at 800-581-8942 or visit bobandtom.com to learn more. Don't miss out. Call Colette at 800-581-8942.
Hi, thanks very much for joining us. With us in the studio, comedian Dean Edwards, and Dean is a veteran of Saturday Night Live. I know that you mentioned you did a great Chris Rock, Dead On Chris Rock.
Yeah, I did a little bit of Chris Rock.
Have you worked with Chris?
Yeah, well, you know, Chris and I, being both SNL alum, it's funny because I used to see Chris in the clubs all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But once I got cast on SNL, then Chris is very sort of reserved into himself and you know, cool with his friends, and he's very, very polite, but if he doesn't know you, he's looking at you like, I don't know you, you know. So once I got on the show, every time I saw him, he was very sort of big brother, very you know, strong with his advice. I remember one time Tracy Morgan and I are sitting in this comedy club in New York, the Comedy Cellar, and we had just had Jack Black was a guest host, and Chris walks in. He's like, you know what? I never watched that show. The one time I watched them, they still don't use black people. I was like, actually, Chris, you know, I was in 4 sketches this past week. He's like, you wasn't in them. You're just in the background. Don't ever be happy they throw you a bone. You got talent. Only the dude without talent is happy they throw him a bone, which I appreciate. And then he sat there and for a good 35 minutes lecturing me on gotta keep writing hard. Just every week, write 2 sketches and an update. 2 sketches. Meanwhile, Tracy Morgan is sitting there. Chris, you ain't never gave me that advice. When I started on the show, you never gave me advice like that. I'd appreciated some of that advice. That's how Tracy is, though. That's how he is.
When you become the Bob and Tom VIP member, you get more and less.
Wait, which one is it, more or less?
It's both. VIP members get more stuff to hear and less commercials to not hear.
So, for clarity's sake, Bob and Tom VIP is a good deal.
Yeah! More or less. Get it? More or less.
Woo! Party! Oh, okay, let's settle down. Because now, here's where I tell you how to become a Bob and Tom VIP. First, click on the link at bobandtom.com. Then, you'll figure it out.
Two miles south of the GPM. That's right. It's the Greenwood Park Mall at Dry and Reinbold, BMW. Tell them Chick said, hey. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk.
Hey.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hello, Chick.
Hello, Josh Arnold.
Hi.
There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
That joke of the day coming all right along. I'm Chick McGee at the OrangeInsoles.com Sports Desk. And here's Tom with our special guest.
Joining us in the studio, comedian Joe Dombrowski.
Hi, Joe.
Former Michiganian or Michigander.
I think you're always a Michigander.
Yeah, I think it's in my bowels.
Now
it's in his bowels, Tom. This guy has got
Deep down in the pierogi.
Read the room. He's doing everything you love. Michigan.
He's not reading my mind.
And the old,
because I have a joke in mind. So offensive.
Shoot.
So offensive. So sorry. Let me back up and get myself back here on Earth.
All right.
What are you, like 6'8"? How tall are you?
6'8"? Wow. Yeah.
I'm going to say 6'4".
Just your everyday
6'4",
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar over here.
Right.
No, 6'3".
Okay, you're sitting, and it just looks like your arms are somewhat orangutan-like.
Careful.
Wow, you know how to compliment people.
Okay, so far
you're really killing it, babe.
He's got orangutan-like arms and an old face. And why did he dye his hair?
Yeah.
I didn't ask him that.
How tall are you? And what are those bags under your eyes? Jesus.
So you're a drinker, huh?
I mean, I am from Michigan.
Yeah, that's true.
It's
What's
cold.
your drink of choice?
Supposed to do? My drink of choice is liquid. And other than that,
infused with alcohol.
Last night it was. I'm so sorry. I'm sitting by you. I probably reek of vodka.
No.
It is vodka.
I like it. I'm a former drinker. Breathe on me.
Okay, yeah. You get a little hint of that.
Yeah, Pat might want to rub up on you, not for the normal reason.
No stranger.
Was that a middle-aged woman at a church social? Get a hint of that.
Yeah, you can go south real quick. Last night it was dirty martinis at St. Elmo's. Let me tell you what. Dare I say the best blue cheese stuffed olives I've ever had.
Oh, those are good.
Wow.
Those are good.
Oh, my God.
You ever have a blue cheese olive, Tom?
I think blue cheese should be illegal. And I think I think that it should be.
The next thing you know, you're going to tell me you don't like ranch dressing, Tom. What is this?
Come on.
I don't eat ranch dressing either.
Oh, my God. Are you from the Midwest? What is this show? Why am I here? This is crazy.
Now, you mentioned that you used to be a Michigander, and now you're a Seattle resident.
I live in Seattle. What a place. You guys ever been? Next time you come, I'll show you our finest black tar heroin. It will be. We'll have a day. We'll have a day.
All right.
Will be a day.
Might turn
You
into
want to hear a
week.
funny story?
I would love to.
My cousins, I have a very big Polish family. They all came to my wedding, and they brought their kids too. One of my cousins then took her kid to France, and they went out, and it smelled of pee. All right, and she said, "Smells like Seattle." We love the Emerald City.
How long have you lived there?
7 years.
Have you ever been up to the top of the thing? You know, the
Space Needle?
The Space Needle?
I got married right underneath the Space Needle.
There you go.
Actually. Yeah. I think we're doing well.
Is there a special spot for that, or did you just ask the people to stand back for a couple minutes?
No. Directly underneath the Space Needle is Chihuly Glass Gardens. A famous glass artist, Dale Chihuly, is.
A lot of that stuff will tour, and
yeah. So we're doing very well.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
But yeah, I got married in his and the hotel that I'm staying at here in Indy. When I walked in, was one of his art pieces installed on the ceiling, which I was like, oh, that's cool. And you see them everywhere.
Yeah, there's one at one of our museums too.
Oh, very nice.
Now, I own 6.
No, really?
Signed.
You're a newlywed.
When Chihuly's in town, he stays at your place.
That's right.
He does. They're great friends. They go way back.
That's right.
Now, it's time for us to venture forth with something from the news desk.
Sally forth.
It's Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk. And by the way, she is wearing a Toledo Mud Hens sweatshirt.
Why is that, Christy?
Because next Friday we will be in Toledo and we will be supporting the Mud Hens.
Yeah, and then
as they take on my Columbus Clippers, which is going to be awkward.
And then Thursday, it's going to be celebrating the Cincinnati Reds will be actually in northern Kentucky in Covington at Smoke Justice. And we have some special T-shirts. They're actually, you can see them on our website, and we're donating the money from the Cincinnati shirt to this great organization that makes pajamas that look like superheroes for the kids at the Cincinnati Children's Hospital. So cool. And then in Toledo, we're going to donate the money to the Ronald McDonald House. So it's all good.
It'll be a great time. But I bought this for the show, and then it came, and I loved it so much I had to wear it. So
okay, good. All right.
Hey, a sleep expert is out there, and he's revealing which sleep tips actually work and which ones are kind of like not. They're like myths.
Dirty martinis might be.
Well, how did you sleep?
Terrible.
Okay.
I actually sleep. Did I? I think I just went to the bar and came here.
Michael Gradisher, head scientist for the sleep tracker Sleep Cycle, evaluated some popular sleep trends and shared ones with might be worth saving. The first one, mouth taping. Have you heard of this?
I have, and I actually did it.
You did?
You did?
It was a snoring. It was on Shark Tank, and it was essentially just tape for your lips. And it was meant to help snoring, and it was effective.
But what about your facial hair?
That was the problem I had, was that the tape did not stay on all night long. If I had shaved, I think it would have. But it definitely helped with the snoring.
Now, the woman you were with, did you tape over the ball gag?
Oh, my God.
She did not.
Josh likes hookers.
Yeah, I don't know if you've heard. The practice of placing a small piece of medical-grade tape across the lips forces the person to breathe through their nose instead of their mouth. He said the method kind of works when lips are taped vertically, not horizontally.
Oh, I went horizontal.
But people should consult with a respiratory sleep physician before trying it. But he said it could be beneficial.
Yeah, it was for me.
And it's some kind of special tape, though.
Medical grade tape, like the kind you use when you have a
Band-Aid? Okay.
and you wrap it around.
A gauzy tape.
Yeah,
or whatever
thank
they
you.
call it.
That seems weird.
You've never heard of mouth taping? I'm surprised.
No.
And I've heard through channels that you get fan mail from the airport. You snore really loud.
Apparently not anymore.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Now you dropped the weight?
I don't know. I don't know what it is. That's. I can check.
Can you set up your phone?
I think if you did, you'd probably know about it.
Would you set up your phone for Monday morning and record yourself sleeping sometime this weekend, and we'll play it back?
What if there's no sound?
Well,
then we'll have a wonderful ceremony.
It'll be
What if there's
lovely.
We'll do
what if-
speeches.
What if there's the fun sound? You know what I mean?
Or or some frightening. No, get that off me! Don't touch me!
Not tonight.
Oh my God! Not again!
At least get it hard first.
I'm sorry.
I don't want to go in the basement, Dad.
Could we have some more? Could we have some more sleep suggestions?
What about grounding sheets? Have you heard of these?
Oh, yeah.
Conductive materials like silver or copper are woven into the fabric of bedding and sheets and plugged into a wall outlet.
No,
to create an electrical
So
current.
if you wet your bed, you kill yourself.
Well,
This is literally, yeah.
This is supposed to make a connection between your body and the earth.
No.
Right.
Yeah.
And this was invented in Seattle, clearly.
Probably.
Yeah. It's like walking barefoot in the grass. That's grounding
Yes,
as well.
the flow of electrons is purported to reduce pain and inflammation while improving circulation, energy, and sleep.
What does he say?
Dr. Gradisar calls this trend a total myth.
Okay.
Yes.
Saying there's not a single study that he has seen that where they've tested grounding sheets for sleep and that it's effective.
You can buy these things?
Yeah, Tom, you can buy anything.
I guess.
But he doesn't recommend them.
Doesn't recommend it.
Okay.
So, but you plug them in, so it's not like an electric blanket.
It
Kind of.
is,
It
but it
kind of
doesn't.
is.
Yeah.
But you're on top of it.
No. Well, you could be in between it. and
Okay,
the sheets.
all right.
How can you listen to the same story I'm listening to and not hear it? How is that happening?
I don't know. I was just.
And he's seen it more than once. I mean, come on,
That's all right.
pay attention. The Sleepy Girl mocktail.
What the hell's that?
No, not that.
A non-alcoholic mashup of tart cherry juice, magnesium powder, and sparkling water or a prebiotic soda.
All right.
And ground up Valium.
That would probably be effective.
Dr. Gradisar said while some of the ingredients like tart cherries and magnesium have shown modest potential to support sleep in specific circumstances, their effects are generally subtle and not universally
Sleepy Girl
noticeable.
Cocktail sounds like a Chapel Roan song.
Yeah. Don't hate on my girl.
I'm not. I'm just saying it sounds like she would sing about it.
But a lot of this probably is, the thing that it's sort of psychosomatic, kind of. You're
Right.
willing it to happen. So, I was told this will make me sleep. So you're kind of setting your brain up to.
placebo kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear. Was he nay or yay on that?
He was
nay.
Okay.
Yeah, can we
have
make
a-
this doctor's job a little harder? These are terrible ideas.
We have a couple more coming up when we come back. In fact, is that digital detox working for you, Josh?
Like with my finger? Is that what you mean?
No, with your phone, going to bed like
Oh, that
hitting your
digital.
phone. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've read that's a scam.
We'll find out coming up.
What about rubbing one out, Josh? Is that?
I see we were talking about that off the air. That makes me wide awake.
I don't know.
Wide awake.
Yeah, it wakes Christy up.
Yeah, I got
Or
it.
you could put your Raycon earbuds in and drift off to sleep.
There you go. And what music would you play?
Well, it's up to you. That's the fun part because Raycon everyday earbuds now have active noise cancellation capable of drowning out the most maddening of sounds of coworkers talking and things. And their latest model of Raycons is better than ever. They have 32-hour battery life, multi-point connectivity, lets you pair with 2 devices at once, and Raycon's quick charge function that I don't understand, but it absolutely works. 10 minutes of charging, you get 90 minutes of battery. Raycons start at just half the price of other premium audio brands with similar features, and Raycon's everyday earbuds come in all the colors, including some like rose gold, a collector color. And if you don't love Raycons, they offer a 30-day happiness guarantee return policy. So go to buyraycon.com/Tom to get 20% off the best-selling everyday earbuds brought to you by Raycon. That's 20% off at buyraycon.com/Tom.
Thank you very much. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Yeah, how about this, Bob? Red or black? That would split it up. Black. It's a black card. Okay. Chick, would this be a club or a spade?
Club.
Club. See, look at this. See, we're narrowing it down. Now we're down to 13. Would you say a high card or a low card?
High.
High club. That'd be like 7 and up. All right, Tom.
Yes.
If it's a high club, it's a 7, 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen, or King.
Okay, Jack.
It's the Jack of clubs.
Oh,
You'd
Jack.
say this is pretty fairly chosen.
Now,
yeah?
you're not touching the cards.
I'm not touching it's been there the whole time.
The cards are sitting in a little box.
Jack of clubs.
Jack of clubs.
So when we drove in today, I was sitting in the car and I took one card out of the deck.
Right.
And I'll do this really, really slow. You can kind of let them know.
Justin is holding all of the
You'll
cards.
see one card in the deck is turned the opposite direction from all the rest.
Yeah.
One
Are you
card.
kidding me?
And that one card is...
The Jack of clubs. No way.
Get a card. Get this guy out of here.
Weird, right?
Hey, we're a witch. Hey, wait a minute. Witch. Where are my car keys?
Hey, can you fix Justin? We need a magician. Can you fix Chick's computer?
Oh my gosh, you're just in time, Justin.
It only plays Steve Miller. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Are you kidding me?
Weird, right?
Yeah.
We have to
Greatness isn't given. It's earned. It starts from the ground up with every step, every move, every moment. Because when the game is on the line, you need the best. The new Sport Athletic Performance insole from Orange Insoles. Stability, support, dominance. Orange insoles, because greatness starts from the ground up, even when you're sitting down.
Well, I watch, I'm home during the day a lot, and I have a little ritual called watching 8 hours of Law and Order in a row on cable. Because you can. Yeah. Law and Order, yes. Law and Order, yes. Law and Order, yes. Charmed, crap, it's over. But I love Law and Order because it's ripped from today's headlines. You know? You take some news story that's going on, then they change the names up a little bit, then they make that the plot for the episode. The thing about Law and Order is, though, every episode has to involve a murder. And even if there's not a murder in the news story they're talking about, they just go ahead and add a murder into what happened.
Okay.
And, which has got to piss off the people in the news story, because they're watching. Fred Thompson and Sam Waterston are hashing out the case.
Now, Jack, I'm afraid you're going to have a political firestorm on your hands if you insist on prosecuting this as a first-degree murder trial.
Politics is your area, not mine, Arthur. It's my job to convince a jury that the governor of New York was caught with a high-priced call girl and then murdered her. Elliot Spitzer is sitting home saying, whoa, I didn't murder her, all right? Everyone knows you're talking about me here. You're not fooling anyone with this Elliot Bitzer character. Yeah. Right? He should sue Law and Order, which would be an episode of CSI New York. I don't know how the jurisdictions work.
Tell us more about scatting.
Well, it's it's like in the traditional jazz sense. It's the scoot up, beat a bada. But I mean, I don't do that. I do it to classic rock only.
Right.
The most famous scat is probably the worst ever.
Frank Sinatra.
Frank Sinatra, a great artist, but the doobie, one of the worst, terrible scats. But
but I mean, it's hard. Like if you're in the car and you're listening to Led Zeppelin, it's hard not to do the bow bow bam doom cack cack doom bam 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 doom cack cack doo. So
brilliant. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. So I've got the notoriety came from the AC/DC, which really took sale, which is the dum 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 Bidun babwayon all dum dun padum 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 And my girlfriend's like, most people sing the lyrics.
That's true.
Okay, I
Staring
can
out the
scat
window.
Amos Moses by Jerry Reed.
Oh, yeah.
Let's hear it.
Please.
Well, on that note, we have to go. Thanks for joining us.
He's a hunting alligator down in the swamp.
Hi, it's Tom from the Bob and Tom Show. Miss some of the show? Become a Bob and Tom VIP and subscribe to the audio and video podcasts. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
Christy Lee's here. There's Josh Arnold. Hello, Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick McGee.
Let me tell you something. If you ever get the pleasure of working with Pat Godwin and watch him get a cup of coffee out of a coffee machine.
I keep forgetting how it works.
Do not cheat yourself. It is a real experience.
Well, this is why we're switching to Java, because we have the new coffee that you have to do next to nothing.
Yeah,
Pat.
Java House.
All you have to
Java
do
House.
is peel and pour water in.
That's right.
You're going to be fine.
Peel and pour. There's
Okay,
Ace. I'm
okay.
Chick. Hello, Tom. We've got a special guest.
He is a former kindergarten teacher. It's Joe Dombrowski. And now, did you ever teach at the level where they have to start writing stuff so you'd have to make them write your name out?
I'll never teach middle school again. That's where dreams go to die. It was the most chaotic mess I've ever taught in my life because they're just like ruthless mean. Like I had a middle schooler too. One time he looked at me and he said, okay, I don't even know with you guys anymore. You say so much. I'm like, what can I get away with?
Oh, okay.
They said, he looked at me. He goes, Mr. D, you're nothing but a little bee.
Oh.
Who's still sucking on your mama's teeth.
Whoa.
And I looked at him and I said, who told you? It's wrong.
Wow.
Now, you grew up in the Detroit area.
Yes.
Did you go to college in Michigan?
Central Michigan University.
All right, there
if
you
you're
go.
familiar. Bay City, Saginaw, Midland, Flint.
Say hello right now.
Yeah.
That's right there in the middle.
Yeah, Soaring Eagle Casino.
Yeah.
Lost a lot of money there, and did grab this new.
What particular game does one play in the casino that you enjoy most?
I was raised to play craps at the young age of 7. Nice. And
that's Christy's game.
It's my game.
Yeah,
Love it.
You know, it's just a lead-in with throwing dice against the wall, and the next thing you know, you're at the craps table.
Oh yeah.
And then roulette because it's just so easy. You don't have to think about it.
Everybody wins at roulette. Everybody can win at roulette.
Do they? I don't think they do.
You win, then you lose.
Yeah, you win and you lose.
Now, we were talking about gambling earlier because this is the peak gambling season.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we had some stats on the number of people who bet on the college basketball.
Yes, we did.
Story that Chick did not find interesting.
No, I didn't. I was going right along with the program until Josh started.
I was real bored.
Yeah.
Josh's defense, he doesn't care for basketball. So.
No, completely indifferent to it.
I don't either.
I hold no ill will towards it. I'm not angry about anything.
Except you dislike people who enjoy it.
That is not true.
I heard.
Anybody who enjoys anything, I enjoy.
Okay. Now let's, Mr. Dombrowski, what kind of activities do you enjoy? Let me.
Boy, does this feel like a congressional hearing?
Mr. Dombrowski,
I do feel like I'm going to say the wrong thing, and my career's going to be over in a blink of an eye.
No, I'm serious. Do you? I'm not going to say something like, "Do you bowl?" Or do you enjoy Judy Garland movies?
Yeah, and I love a good pride and an orgy too, Tom. What do you know?
I mean, seriously, would you like to watch sports? Do you like to paint?
Love sports. Big in the March Madness right now. It is exhilarating. I mean, tall men in short shorts. Could you believe that?
Is that what you wanted, Griswold?
No, I'm
curious. I'm a big knitter, by the way, and I have 7 rescue pit bulls. I donate to Sarah McLachlan every month. Don't they know?
See, I'm going to have a fun interview, not...
You are embarrassment to all of us.
No, my hobbies are redoing my house.
Oh, that's
we're very
fun,
handy.
isn't it?
We have a lot of projects going on at the house, and it's fun. I live in an old mid-century modern.
Oh, hey, can I give you a tip here?
I don't know if I want it.
Yes, you do. No, you do. And Christy will back me up on this.
No, Christy?
So just give me the name of one of your projects. Don't give me any like what are you redo
kitchen.
Kitchen. Okay, now when it just
the name of one of my expensive.
Yeah.
No, that's not the answer. Keep going. When is it going to be done?
Hopefully in 6 months.
No, the answer is not the right answer. It'll be at least 2 years. What do you think, Christy?
Yeah, probably.
I might take it back to the toaster.
Are you having someone else do the work, or are you doing it yourself?
No, here's the thing. I married one of those people who can do anything. Like not even watch a YouTube video, just can do it.
Oh,
so we are doing it ourselves, which is great, but also like, I don't want to. I don't want to. I want to get home. I want to have a cocktail. I don't want to go to bed.
Yeah,
right.
I don't want to like grout tile.
Yeah, this is going to take forever.
I mean, I look like I could be of heterosexual descent, but honey, I am not.
And one night you come home, you have that martini, you look around, and oh, the kitchen's done.
Yes,
great.
Let's
That's
hope.
the dream.
Let's.
Yeah.
No, Christy's doing it right now. I just I went through a 4-year build.
So we went through it every day. Oh, the hell's going to be done now?
No, it's a blessing. You guys, you have the means and you have the ability to
yeah, but you can have all the means you want, but the time and the
lack of people showing up.
I've never heard more people complain about getting new nice things.
Oh my gosh, my
it's hard.
Took an extra month.
It's hard. They bring the wrong color tile. Day's ruined.
No
disaster.
The granite guy is a week later than he said he would.
Granted, hey, look, it's marble. And get it right.
I
No,
did
not
granite,
marble.
and he was right on time, and I love my
I
granite.
told you we shouldn't put the
Dave.
gift shop over there on that side of the house.
Wow,
Didn't I
money
tell
goes
you
a
that?
long way in Indianapolis. Jesus Christ, you guys.
So your hobby is redoing your house.
My hobby is project managing.
Okay.
Is just like watching.
Now, in all truth, regardless of the nature of one's relationship,
of which the nature is homosexual. But
okay,
yes.
that's a much more direct way of saying what I was trying to say.
Let me in.
Yes,
keeping a relationship intact while building a house or redecorating one is rough. I think it's interesting because when the guy painting hands you a divorce attorney's name, hey, just in case. Most of my clients need this. It's tough because there's a lot of arguing and.
But don't you let the alpha decorator just do their thing?
No, I let Kelly make all the decisions.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's what Andy's
That's
doing.
what I mean.
Andy will go, do you like this? He'll go, whatever you want, honey.
Now, where do you stand in this particular relationship with your man?
Well,
I mean, are you?
I think we're just in a happier place because we look out our windows. We have beautiful views of the ocean and everything, and you guys look out your windows and you see corn. So we're just in a better spot.
That's right.
That sounded like a shot.
No, but
I wouldn't call it a shot. I would call it, massacre.
Yes. Not one shot, but a machine gun spray.
Yeah. That's terrible.
Sorry, girls.
I'm trying to grow some corn next to the pool house. So we'll see.
I don't think your HOA will allow that.
Oh, really? Okay. Once again, welcome to the Bob and Tom program. If you're just joining us, we're sure having fun.
Yes, we are.
Where are we? Oh, we're in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and this is the Bob and Tom program.
That hasn't done anything for a while.
Here we go.
And I think our guest, Joe Dombrowski, is regretting coming in, I think. And we're going to ask him to play a song for Pat.
Hold on, the Baileys.
Or vice versa.
You mean Pat's going to play a song for Joe?
No, Pat's choking.
Are you switching to something, Pat? Is that what I've heard?
Giving us a little wagon wheel Watusi.
Stop that.
You're my wagon wheel.
Tom wants to hear the song that you inspired. You and Husky in the green room with talking
yes,
about
yes. We're talking about heart problems. Yes, we were.
Where am I? We're talking about our divorces and heart problems.
right.
Do you need your AARP card to
Party
come on the show?
Yes, you do, you young whippersnapper.
I'm gonna sing now.
Thank you. Careful. You might hurt yourself.
I forgot my glasses, Joe.
Of course you did.
You're distracting me.
Well, take us away, Fraulein Maria. Let's do it.
They call me a hypochondriac. Think I'm having a heart attack. Ooh, I got a little freckle getting bigger on my back. Something's wrong with my right hand. Should I express my anal gland? Oh, I got that celiac. They say I'm a hypochondriac. This went over better yesterday. Well,
Shut
up, Tom.
Don't crap on your own song.
Chick's got glaucoma. I think I got it. Oh, Tom had a torn retina. I probably got two. Josh had appendicitis and right wrist arthritis. So, and as much as I try to fight it, I think I have bursitis. I gotta do a funny voice sometimes to get a laugh. Thank you. Bronchitis, meningitis, hepatitis. I Googled the symptoms. And Joe, I insert names in to get you good. Joe, I'm pretty sure I'm their latest victim. Like a retired old timer, I'm pretty sure I have Alzheimer's.
This is longer than I remember.
I fought it.
Can you let Josh scat? Maybe let Josh scat a verse for us.
That's
the prelude to a
Go ahead,
funeral.
Josh.
Now watch this. Josh, because he's such a smart ass, is gonna scat now.
Oh, you want a little bit of
Yeah,
a little
I didn't
vocal
know you were in a
gymnastics?
play.
Put me in after scatting. Put me in, Coach.
Oh. A rip zip doodle.
Yeah.
And the flowers of Benzabi.
Don't do that with your hand.
I have to do it with a hand.
Stop it. I'm fully erect.
Ramba zipple and herbal D. La surfers. Hip, hip, and grobble de snoo.
All right, Chick, you got the slide whistle ready to
It wasn't even ready.
Not a slide. Where am I? People listen to this show?
No, they used to.
In what nursing home? This is insane.
Never took a lesson.
Grab the slide whistle, and he did.
do the CF sound.
What do you got, Tom? Pull something out of your ass.
No,
you do something.
And there's my capital.
Hey,
you hear it?
I'm producing this. Be quiet.
Oh. Am a hypochondriac.
Joe Dombrowski, we've got an accordion. We'll make you feel at home. play a polka.
Orange kazoo. Do you want this?
This is insane. Why do you guys play the most phallic instruments around?
You're doing
Someone's
the
going to
kazoo.
pull an oboe out of their colon.
Well,
Throw him the kazoo.
He doesn't want the kazoo.
I don't know. I don't need COVID again.
Hypochondriac. Bet my arteries lined with black ore. It's not psychosomatic. I'm a psychomaniac. Too big.
you're ruining it.
I'm ruining it.
I have two big round lumps in my ball sack.
Hey,
we just missed the one joke.
He finally gets a joke, and you're over there dicking around.
He finally gets a joke.
He has lumps in his ball sack.
I heard it.
That could affect any of us.
See, two lumps.
Oh, sorry.
Not me.
Stop it. You have Tom Green on next. It's not funny.
I'm a hypo. Oh,
yeah.
Look at that big. Condry. Can you go high, Joe?
I can't.
There we go. Thank you very much.
That good, Joe.
Wow.
Maybe the best morning radio I've ever done, if that's what we're calling this. This was a treat.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well.
I don't know that I'm going to be able to make it to the show tonight.
Okay, now let's move forward here, Christy. I
don't think they'll be.
Dust ourselves off. We have comedian Joe Dombrowski joining us in the studio, but Christy's over at the.
Do you want to go back to the sleep thing, or are we done with that?
There's more?
Yeah.
Sleep hacks?
Some health experts say blue light emitted from our electronic devices disrupt our melatonin production and keep us awake. And
that's a big thing that I doubt it very much.
No, I'm a big believer in this.
Well, Dr. Gradisher said this too is a myth, Josh.
Oh, I don't trust this doctor anymore.
He said, my research team has found that electronics do not have a significant impact on sleep.
It's not him, it's his research team.
If a regular bedtime aligned with someone's natural sleep-wake cycle is maintained. So there is a caveat, but yeah. He added, you still need to wind down before bed with more passive activities like watching TV or listening to a podcast.
I see. All right.
Just because a book is on an electronic device doesn't make. I see no difference.
Yeah, I kind of see what you're saying there. I guess mine's more mental. Like if you're doom scrolling, it's just not good for you.
Right. It gets into your head, and then you're.
It depends. Yeah, it depends what you're watching. You don't want to watch the news under any circumstances.
There's also a difference between having your phone right up to your face and watching a TV on a wall 9 feet away.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I would think.
And then finally, the phenomenon wherein couples sleep in separate beds or bedrooms called a sleep divorce.
What?
Dr. Gradisher approves of this trend.
As do I.
Saying there is strong evidence that factors like movement, noise, and temperature imbalances from a bed partner can disrupt your sleep quality. Well, that makes sense.
That's become a big thing. The term sleep divorce, I think, is kind of stupid.
But dramatic.
Right.
Yeah.
Really? It cost me $250,000. That was a real No, laugh it up. Yeah, go ahead.
I wonder if there'd be any. This is going to get me in trouble.
Oh, lay it on.
Do you think that would be different with statistically with gay couples?
What's that?
Well, we don't sleep. We just do coke and
He deserves
coke
that.
And shop.
All right. I think I got here.
Poppers.
I don't care.
He deserves
Poppers? How did you know about that?
You know how I know.
I did know because I saw your asshole dragging behind you. And it's an asshole. The whole ass.
Oh, they got
You can say any damn thing you want.
We're off the air. We've been off the air for 10 minutes.
Yeah. We don't want to know where that guitar's gone.
Hey, you know what we were talking about?
Prolapse?
No, March Madness.
My favorite.
The second half of the basketball season is here. There are basketball games going on everywhere. The best place to cash in on your favorite sports with over 10 million members and billions of dollars in awarded winnings. Prize Picks has made daily fantasy sports more accessible. The app's so simple to use. Just pick 2 or more players across any sport, pick more or less on their projection, and you could win up to 1,000 times your money. Don't miss your chance to cash in as the league's best fight for playoff positioning. Join Prize Picks, America's #1 daily fantasy sports app, available to play in more than 40 states, including California and Texas. Download the Prize Picks app today and use the code TOM and get $50 in bonus promo funds instantly when you play $5. That's code TOM on Prize Picks. You get $50 in bonus money instantly when you play $5. Win or lose, you get $50 in credit just for playing guaranteed. Prize Picks, run your game. Must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee. Joe Dombrowski, I asked him about his podcast, and he goes, you don't really have to talk about it. But apparently, if you're a teacher or ever have been a teacher, you're going to want to check it out. We'll talk about that when we return, and we'll try to get the show back on the rails. Sorry. These things happen.
Not sorry.
No, exactly. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, he's figured this out. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, Christy Lee here. How would you like to go on vacation with me? No, seriously. Join me September 28th on a journey through the lovely landscapes of England, Scotland, and Wales with Paulette. We'll travel through the charming countryside and also experience the historic cities of London and Edinburgh. Experience the best of Britain's rolling countryside and bustling cities rich in history and culture. will see the iconic landmarks of London. Visit the storybook villages of Oxford, Chester, and Shakespeare's Stratford-upon-Avon. We'll behold regal jewels of Edinburgh's castle and visit the medieval walls of York. This and so much more. The best part? Colette makes travel easy, including flights, meals, hotels, sightseeing, and local experiences. It's all planned for you. You can just sit back and have the time of your life. Don't miss your chance to see Britain with me. This is going to be a great group and an amazing trip. I already know we're going to have so much fun. Call Colette at 800-581-8942 or visit bobandtom.com to learn more. Don't miss out. Call Colette at 800-581-8942.
From what we understand, the art of the vajazzling begins with a waxing. Is that correct?
Yes.
How much preparation have we had so far? Has the
Well, she's gotten a Brazilian.
Oh, she's done that already.
We didn't do that here.
Okay,
Prove
good.
it.
No, we didn't do that. Prove it. Marianne.
the epilation has already taken place?
Yes.
And when was that done?
Yesterday. You can go as low as you want to go.
Or as high as you want to, right?
For today's purposes, we're going a little bit above the penny line.
And presumably there's some kind of glue used?
Yeah, we're using eyelash glue today.
Really?
Okay. Do you mind? Should I go in there so I can see this?
I think you should.
Yeah, get right down. Eyeball
Good
that
luck.
thing,
Do you
Tom.
mind, Hillary? Would you mind if I
go in there?
No, of course not.
You don't mind if I come in? Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
we need
It's
you.
better than you pressing your face up against the window.
Licking the window.
Tom's heading in. The ladies from the Naked Monkey are about to.
He's going to pet the monkey.
What design are we doing today?
We're doing the Bob and Tom logo.
I'm attempting to.
Are you really?
Is that
nice?
This is really nice. Now let me try to describe this so you can see. Above the panty line, a number of sort of are these rhinestones?
Yes. Yeah.
Rhinestones are those already glued on?
Yes.
They are, yeah.
They're glued on in kind of an arc, and then she already has the word Bob above the panty line in little teeny rhinestones.
Oh, really? And
Very
Tom,
nice.
all right.
So she's pretty fast with this stuff.
Yeah, she's very good.
So have you noticed an upsurge in popularity and having
Since
this
Jennifer
done?
Love Hewitt?
Well, actually, just since you guys started talking about it.
Nice. Okay.
The T in Tom is not cooperating.
Well, of course.
What a surprise.
That's right. Oh, my gosh.
Guys, do you think it's a good idea?
Well, I need to see the finished product. But
I think. Doug Stanhope is with us. Let's see, we've established a few things. Doug is a single man, but he's living with a woman in
sin.
Her name is Bingo.
Her nickname, yeah.
They live in, is it Bisbee?
Christy felt the need to.
You know, I get a great bingo story, but I like her. She's got a really
careful,
conservative side of our family that listens to your show, and I have a great story, and I can't tell it.
Oh, that's too bad.
Well, she's very nice. We have met Bingo. She's very nice.
Yes, she's very nice.
And
we did a charity poker event in Miami last week.
This is the card game.
Yeah, with porn stars and me.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you hear poker.
Doug's naked a lot. Did I mention that?
You hear poker.
No, not anymore.
Not anymore.
Those days are over. Yeah.
Okay.
I bloated up when I quit smoking. I just,
It got all achy?
Yeah, I get all bloated and fat, and I try not to be naked as much as possible. I'm sure Chick can feel me on this one.
Oh, yeah, I feel you, brother.
Anyway, the only point of my story is if you're gonna have a threesome in a sleazy Best Western in Miami with a giant pile of stepped-on blow with Ginger Lynn, do it in 1983. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying about last weekend.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Didn't work out. Didn't work out well.
She's nearing 50.
Hey, wait a
Things I
minute.
should have done as a kid. You know, why did I finally do this now?
Bob Biggerstaff. Are there a lot of
Biggerstaff is my last name.
Yeah.
It's a German name. It means probably going home alone tonight.
Do you get the porn jokes with that one?
Always.
Oh, yeah. All the time.
Is your middle name looking for a?
You know what? I was doing...
Looking for that
Bob
looking for a bigger staff.
I wish you had a.
That wouldn't be good.
I wish
I got it.
Wish I had a.
Get this. I'm doing a show a couple weeks ago. Girl comes up to me after the show. She's like,
wow.
Yeah, hot chick. Amazing.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Play along.
Yeah. Then what happened?
She's like, bigger staff. She goes, that's my last name too. And she shows me her license. Right? She's like, we've got to be related. She's like, we're gonna party tonight.
Oh yeah.
And one of the other comedians is like, hey man, I think you got a shot with her. I'm like,
Long lost.
I don't know. You know, when the conversation starts with "we've got to be related," probably not going to end with me having sex with her.
Yeah, probably not.
I'm going to try.
Sure. Yeah, because you're a guy.
Sure.
Right.
I know how these things end.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Stay positive.
Yeah, first cousin or not.
Yeah.
That's a myth. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now, Roy Wood Jr., you are a junior, obviously.
Yes.
When you went into showbiz in the beginning, you had the option of going with Roy Wood or going with the Roy Wood Jr.
I started in '98, and that was like the back end of the Def Jam boom and the comic view boom for black comedy. So every black comic was named after food or their name was a verb.
Yeah.
Give it up for tripping.
Tripping?
Yeah, tripping. You know, he be tripping.
If I trip, then I'm tripping.
Yeah. Give it up for Slappy. I didn't want to be that.
Wow. I'm not
Slappy Wood Jr.
In the fall, it'll be September 18th. It's a Thursday, and the show's going to start early because they've got a bunch of other guests on the bill. So it'll be a full day of music and fun.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We're in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Hello, Tom.
Hello, Chick McGee at the OrangeInsoles.com sports desk. Orange Insoles, by the way.
Oh, yes.
They know what's going on. They know that, sure, your bracket is probably busted.
They know what time it is.
Therefore, how about some fun by going to bobandtom.com/contest for a shot to win a 4K smart TV from Orange Insoles? Well, I don't mind if I do. You can do that right now, bobandtom.com/contest. While you're there, check out those T-shirts. We've got a couple of charity T-shirts we've posted in order to raise some money for some kids in Cincinnati and in Toledo. We'll give you the details on that coming up. With us in the studio, he is comedian Joe Dombrowski, former school teacher. And also with us in the studio, Christy Lee over there at the Silac Insurance News Desk.
Man, I'm glad I'm here today. Joe, you're a very nice breath of fresh air around here.
Thank you. And shout out to Silac Insurance.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Might need it.
Now, we have Josh Arnold over there.
Hi.
Are you going to be fishing this weekend?
No, I don't think so. I think it's a little, where I'll be will be a little cold and rainy.
Well, where you'll be.
You're out of.
Where are you going?
You got a trip planned that you'd like to share with us or not?
Indianapolis, Indiana.
Okay.
The best fish, riddled with fentanyl, but the best.
I think Josh is a little irritated today.
No.
Yes, I do.
No. You cannot do that, Tom. If you ever want to piss me off, tell me that I'm pissed off.
See, I just
Look at his face
8
change.
years, and I wish you would have learned this.
Okay, sorry.
This is really good.
Let's talk with Christy about going to sleep. Christy, what else have you got over
We're done
there?
with our sleep study.
Oh, sorry. Okay. What else have you got?
Well, we have a thing called Rent-A-Grandma. Have you heard about this?
A what?
Rent-A-Grandma.
Oh, Rent-A-Grandma.
Grandma, granny, whatever you call her. What'd you call your grandmother?
Her first name, Lena.
No.
Lena. I did. I don't know why. I called my mom's parents Grandma and Grandpa, but I called my dad's parents Lena and Wilbur.
What?
Oh.
I don't know why.
And what orphanage did they pick you up from?
It was run by my parents, but it was an orphanage.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm going to go die.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's a business in Las Vegas, actually, providing a variety of services like nannying, babysitting, in-home care, and cooking.
I imagine Rent-A-Grandma in Vegas. That could be.
That's that's extra.
What is it? Is the word GILF?
No, GILF is not used. Rent-A-Grandma is currently employed individuals who, quote, have a large breadth of life experience.
How long did it take us to teach him GILF? It was like 2 years.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
GILF, what's that?
I love
I
it. I
got
to teach him GILF.
Oh,
That's
yeah, we
good.
did.
That's good.
Yeah.
That would be the correct terminology.
Yes, it would.
But they don't do that service.
What's the F for in that?
You know what a DILF is, right?
Yeah, there's a GILF, a MILF, and a DILF.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
What are you?
I don't know.
Pretty easy.
This is easy. A dad.
Okay. I know. Sorry.
Don't worry, I don't think you're a DILF.
He's had all the children.
No, he's a gilf.
No. Here's what he's had all the children he's going to. There's no other reason to have sex other than to reproduce.
Yes, that's true. Well, he could still have more.
Are you,
can.
Now, Joe, you were kind of joking earlier about the name thing, but can I ask you, have you ever considered that? Is that going to be in your future?
Oh, yeah. I think, like being a teacher, I always knew I wanted to be a dad. When it'll happen, I don't know, but that's in the cards for sure.
Okay. And then have you decided how you're going to do it?
Vaginally, personally. I think that would be the best.
I mean,
you want to say, "Aren't you short a uterus?" That's what you want to say.
No, I mean they can find one.
He's not adding
I can give you some of these.
I don't know how to tell you this, Joe, but you're kind of missing the right parts for this.
Joe, maybe just that one.
Your seat out on the street.
Maybe just the one time I can give you some coffee stirrers and some duct tape.
You want to hear something too? We did, being proactive. We did go to give our special samples to make sure that they were frozen and on ice in a mini fridge somewhere in Florida, I'm sure. And when we went to do that, the nurse looked at us and she said, "Joe and Morgan, I'm so sorry. I only have one room available." And I said, "It's okay. We can go together." And she did not like that.
Oh.
She did not like
Really?
it. She didn't like that. I was like, I was doing jokes. She said, "You're not funny." I was like, well, this is kind of how I'm keeping the lights on. So, comedy is relative, Pamela. I don't know.
Personal? But how do you know which one you use?
Well, there's a thing called the swirl.
Right. And you mix them together?
You have to take a little bit of my nectar and a little bit of Morgan's.
Oh, I've seen this one. They turn it upside down before they give it to you.
Yeah, turn it upside down. If it doesn't fall out of the cup, it's healthy.
Just like Dairy Queen.
They mix it. Hey, yesterday in a petri dish, and then they just blow it into the vagine like a dead dandelion.
I love it.
Yeah.
So you asking mean questions.
Yeah, I love that.
Mean?
That's not mean. Let me tell you what.
Interested.
I can take it.
Okay.
Clearly.
That's interesting, though.
And
did you know that?
You want to know, though, this is the thing with the whole, like, IVF world and all that. It's all medical appointments, and I'm very nervous about this because I get uncomfortable in doctor's appointments. Like, I had to get a colonoscopy last year, and the doctor looked at me at the pre-check and was like, "This might hurt a little." And I was like, "I think we're fine." And it just, I think I'm going to make this weird. Can I come back?
Give me all you got.
Come back anytime you like.
You call that a knife? This is a knife.
I hate myself.
No, would you? This will not be indelicate. Yes, it will. Do you look much like your
yes, which is so weird. So when we moved in our new neighborhood, our neighbor was like, "Are you guys brothers?" I was like, "I hope not."
Now, so the reason I'm asking, obviously, so if it was in fact a swirl, would you always walk around wondering who was the tadpole donor?
No, I'm the Polish one. So just ask it a math question. If it tells you a color, it's mine.
What's 7 times 8? Blue.
Okay, now this is a much more mild question. Are you and your husband of a similar size so you can borrow each other's clothes?
Didn't think we were going there, but yes, we do wear the same ruby slipper top.
I had no idea that would be
What are you naming our child? Liza Minnelli?
Oh, there's a new documentary, Liza, on
Seriously?
Apple TV.
No, go old.
You gotta
Look
check
at
that
you.
out.
Look at this. The Pride Flow Grand Marshal over here.
I dabble. Okay.
No, go old. Don't go Liza. Go old school. Go Dorothy. Okay, I think we've done our work, but we have more to do. We'll get to it. I should point out that we are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey man, it's Donnie Baker. Guess what? I saved up some money and bought this new badass spy camera. I swear to God I did. Check this thing out. Man, they got so much stuff in here. This is badass. I swear to God it is. You wouldn't think a radio station have so many pictures. Ah, look. It's Bob and Tom. Man, something about that don't look right. Let's see if we can make it better. One down. Perfect. Hey, Christy.
Hey, what are you doing here, Donnie? You're not allowed back here.
No, it's Homeland Security. I'm supposed to come back here and check you for humps today.
You're not going to get your hands on me.
Okay, if you don't like this one, how about let me use this one? You know, the touch of a wolf is a healing touch.
No.
Better yet, how about fur on fur?
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Let's get back to the chinchilla. We sent members of our staff plus Donnie Baker to your garage.
She is
my mistake.
So traumatized right now. She's not come out of her little house in a whole
the
day.
Chinchilla.
Oh,
well, that's because she met Donnie Baker.
Yes.
True. Her ears are as big as Frisbees.
They are very big.
I know.
I can't get over how
They're
horribly...
native of South America, and they use those to, and they're nocturnal, so they
Must be a lot of listening going on.
They do
in
a
South
lot of
America.
listening at night.
Size of those
because
ears.
you can't see very well.
And they respond, of course, with their brain by going, duh. I'm a chinchilla.
Oh, wow, it's that great big thing right there.
That looks like a really nice fur coat that lady's got on. I wonder what that's made of. Duh. Well, I'm gonna rest for a while so I can poop again. Duh.
I can tell you.
I'm not like a dog. I can't play frisbee or catch. I just sit here going, duh. I'm kind of like something in a frame, like a picture, except I just go, duh, and then I poop.
Except you have to feed me and I poop.
I'm like a picture you have to feed. Duh.
I can tell you what, they don't come when you call them. That's for damn sure.
I will. I'll come if you call me.
Larry, the cable guy. Larry, good morning.
It's good to see you. But I got to tell you, I had a horrible nightmare
Last night?
last night.
Really?
Before I come in here, I dreamt the world's largest margarita. And woke up this morning, there was salt on the toilet lid. Thank God I didn't eat the worm in there, I'll tell you that much. I tell you what, I was madder than a skinhead watching the Jeffersons. I tell you what.
Last time you were here, Eric, you impressed us with your musical skills. You,
Oh, that's right. You are a manualist.
Manualist. I am. Now, for those that don't know what that means, manualism is the art of manipulating one's hands to make. There you go. To make that sound.
That wasn't me yet. I didn't.
Okay, there we go.
You must be.
Sorry, excuse me.
You must kick ass at
That
parties.
was my no hands.
Yeah, I know the chicks dig this.
Yeah, I know they do. Yeah, if you're at a party.
Yeah, this is my go-to on a first date.
I'm gonna say, if you're at a party and you see Eric and there's a big group of guys hanging around him, this is what they're doing. Wow.
They're looking for that, and then my Dungeons and Dragons kit too. I'm doing that.
So,
give us a sample.
All right, there you go.
Very nice.
Push it. I see the group of guys laughing now at the party.
What?
Wow.
While the girls are all over there rolling their eyes.
That is amazing. Have you ever been laid doing that?
I'm not a stripper person. I don't go to strip clubs. No, I don't. I
know they come to you, right?
Well, kinda. So how I'm dating a stripper, I don't understand how that happened. And what happened was I met her outside of the situation. She's getting a little older to be that, and she said she was a writer. I met her at a social event. She goes, "I'm a writer," and I'm like, "Well, that's interesting. What do you write about?" She goes, "Well, I write about sex work, being a dominatrix, and stripping." And I'm like, "Why do you write about that?" She goes, "Well, that's what I do."
Oh.
So somehow or another, I just held on to writer. And
fascinating writer.
Yeah, fascinating writer.
In case your mother's still alive and you have to tell her.
See, right.
Writer, yeah.
So now I'm dating a woman who, who does dominatrix work. She spanks men and says, that whole thing. And I'm not into that. That's not my bag.
Right.
I just like.
It's not my scene, baby.
It's not my scene.
No.
But I know that if I'm dating her, how am I not going to end up tied to a bed eventually? How am I
don't
gonna,
know that.
Right, because I'm like, well, this is what you do. Let's give it a try.
I picture you tied to a ceiling fan and her saying goodbye.
Well, hold on, I'm writing that down. No, but here's what I could see. I go tied to ceiling fan.
Give her a good idea.
Yeah. Well, here's what I know. What'll happen is I'll end up tied to the bed. I'll be like, oh, no, I don't think I'm good with this. And she's gonna be holding a ball gag, saying the safe word is marry me.
Marry me. Mark Merritt is our guest.
I did a show at this dance club. I don't know if you can tell by looking at me. I don't like to dance. The lady running the show, she was like, why don't you shake what your mama gave you? I was like, I don't know how I'm supposed to shake scoliosis and a low self-esteem, but there were black lights everywhere in that venue, on stage and backstage where I'm standing. And I was just doing the normal pre-show check, and I had a stain on my pants right here. I know, I felt the same way. What had happened was, when you put your pants in the washer and you dump the soap in, it all landed right here, and that shows up under a...
Martinis. We've got, I think we were going to hook up with Tom Green in a matter of seconds.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show at the Silac Insurance News Desk. It's Christy Lee. There's Pat Godwin. Hello, Josh Arnold.
Hi.
There's Ace Cosby. I'm Chick McGee at the OrangeInsoles.com Sports Desk. And here's Tom with special guests all around.
I thought we were going to do the whole, the full name thing. I always like that. We say, hello, Chick McGee.
Hello, Tom Griswold.
Oh, hey. Oh, hey. Hi, Josh Arnold.
Hi, Tom Griswold.
Over there at our desk, it's Christy Lee.
Oh, hello, Tom Griswold.
And our guest, Joe.
Yes. You didn't take your husband's name, huh?
We're gay, not that gay.
Well, I mean, let's face it. Let's just say
every time you talk to me, I'm like, what is he gonna say?
Do you guys actually, you and your husband sit around and you see it and go, good Lord, how gay is that guy? Do you guys do that?
Oh, yeah. Have you met a gay guy? We're the judgiest species on the planet. You should see what I'm thinking about you.
Wait a minute.
Now, your last name is, once again, Dombrowski, and that's your maiden name.
Oh, Jesus. Joe is laughing so hard. Not for the same reasons that you are.
Joe is laughing for all the right reasons.
I mean, is that a thing?
I've said this before. You talk to when some people come on the show. You talk to them like they're a penguin. No, you're a.
I've never spoken to a rhinoceros that can speak. This is fascinating. No, is that a thing in the gay community?
Is maiden name?
Maiden. I mean, do people share the name? Do they do that?
Well, I think it depends on the individual. Like, what'd you do with your first 7 marriages?
Right.
Attaboy, Joe.
No, that's a fair question. I was just wondering because maybe you're thinking, wow, Dombrowski's kind of clunky. Maybe I'll take my husband's name just to be a little more,
clunky. You should watch me play basketball before you made that judgment.
He'll take you to the. I was going to say hole, but
we've already covered that, or uncovered it, I guess.
We have a strict under 40 law in this house.
That's right.
Okay, let's see now. We're kind of stalling here. Are we ready?
Learned he fish. He fishes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Joe was just showing us photos. He caught a sturgeon, which is, one of those prehistoric, gigantic 400-pound.
400-pound fish. It was incredible.
Yeah, that must have been a thrill.
I mean, the next day, it was like a full workout trying to get that thing in the boat. It was insane. Super fun. We fish a lot in British Columbia, which is a treat of living in Seattle. Truly.
Yeah, that's great.
Did you ever fish when you lived in Michigan?
Yeah, a lot, quite a bit. When I went to school, I went to Central Michigan. It was right on the Chippewa River, so it was very rainbow trout. And
all right, do you fly fish?
I have never fly fished, but I would love to. Have you?
No.
That apparently is the heroin of fishing.
Oh, I have a girlfriend who
you start doing that
all over the country.
It's great.
Josh, you fly fishing?
No. I never have tried it.
Just dipping in there for crappie or what?
Mostly largemouth bass. Yeah.
Okay.
Although after today's show, he's been thinking about retiring and fishing a lot more and not having to sit next to me.
No.
That was a rough moment.
I don't blame him.
It's okay. A rough moment. That's the thing. You cannot tell me that I'm having rough moments. Then it becomes a rough moment.
See?
I just love you.
This is a self-fulfilling prophecy. I'm not sure our hookup is going to hook up. So why don't we?
Why don't you and I hook up, Tom? Nobody saw that coming.
I have a quick question.
Me and you.
I kind of saw it.
I have a quick. I have a kind of a serious question. I hope this is not a bit. No, I'm signaling to him. Ellen DeGeneres, I would always say, had the best produced show on TV. I thought it was so well done.
Well, she beat everyone. That's why.
Well, that's the thing.
We find out now that
she was in here, and I thought she was really nice, and I thought she was very, very funny. I know you did her show a lot, and I don't want to be trashing her, but I thought she was funny, and I thought she was real nice.
I think her stand-up is still fantastic.
Incredible.
And I know that she's
timeless.
Now, has she officially retired from stand-up?
No, no. She's filmed 2 specials
in England,
Seattle.
Right?
Okay, good.
She is in England currently. But, the funny thing about you saying that, Tom, too, that's probably one of the number one questions that I get on the road. Is like, how was Ellen? Was she really mean? It's not my lived experience. She was so cool to me every time I was on the show.
She was great when she was in here.
But the best part about it is she really took me and made a moment where nobody else was around. And she was like, she's like, you're a stand-up comic. I was like, thank you, I'm trying. She's like, I don't think you're hearing me. She goes, you're very, very funny. I think you should do something with that. And that's one of those moments where you look at someone who you've idolized for your entire life, and this woman's lighting a fire under my ass. And then I left that show, and I was like, I am going to do it. I do not care what people say. And it was just those quick words. So say what you want about her. Maybe she was mean to some people. That's fine. But she got my career going, and I'll never not be thankful for that. Yeah.
And it's like when I say to Josh, maybe you should retire and go fishing. It lights a fire.
Oh, I didn't realize.
You see the analogy. Much the same thing.
No, I realized he was encouraging me.
Yeah. No, but I always thought her stand-up was great. And
And
whatever people,
incredible career.
People in this world, they pick certain things that everybody has to collectively mock. We were talking like the band Nickelback. They've got some great songs. Calm down.
Isn't that wild? Yeah.
Or Dane Cook had some great stand-up comedy. Everybody kind of picks. So here's the one we're going to go after.
You want to take down who's on top, right? And here's the thing: whatever you get that big, and you're not going to be mean to somebody every once in a while to get what needs to be done.
How do you think I got this way?
Yeah, I've been on the show. But
I think he gets it.
Cool it. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. We are speaking with comedian, and he is a comedian. He is Joe Dombrowski. And we're going to kind of stall. We're hoping to hook up with Tom Green. We may have a technical issue here. So let's grab another news story at the Silac Insurance News Desk with Christy Lee.
Financial services company Klarna is partnering with DoorDash.
Klarna? Yeah, what is Klarna? What the hell's Klarna?
Klarna. Klarna.
This story really bugs me.
Okay, and then
it's a buy now, pay later deal.
Yep. MLM.
They're going to offer you a payment plan for your food delivery.
But for DoorDash?
For DoorDash.
Hang on a second. I love this. I love it very much.
You need
talk to me some more.
All right.
How crappy is your credit if you've got to
No, I don't think that's
get payments for Taco Tico delivery.
It's the best. Yeah. You know how often I DoorDash? They call me if I don't call them first every day. I mean, yeah.
But you have to do it on payments?
Well, no, just.
Well, she hasn't finished the.
I haven't finished the story, so maybe if you'd let me.
Oh, she got you. She took you down, collected you, and put you back.
Oh, I would disagree, but is there more?
Why don't you read it?
No. I don't even know what it is.
No. Klarna said DoorDash customers are going to be able to pay in full at checkout, split payments into 4 equal interest-free installments, or defer to dates that align conveniently with their payday.
So
you talk about living paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah, you got to get your layaway for your Chipotle. Come on.
Well, I can't have that big trip to New York. I got to pay off my DoorDash.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
I mean, is it just? I mean, this. Well, I don't know. It just seems a little bit ridiculous, but I guess people will do it.
Oh, if there wasn't a need, there wouldn't
I'm
be
guessing the interest rate is probably the same as those.
It said interest-free.
Those check places.
Oh, they're making money somehow.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. It just seems really odd to me that you don't have enough cash to pay for your Chipotle.
You don't DoorDash. You like to go pick up, and you don't go through drive-throughs. You like to.
This is a constant argument in my house.
Yeah, I bet
that's one of many.
I bet it's not the only one.
I don't care to go through drive-thrus, but I do prefer to pick up. We go out, I'll pick up food myself. Occasionally, the girls will DoorDash. I don't like doing it.
Really? That's good. All right.
Certain things aren't good. Sushi is never good unless you're in the restaurant.
Oh,
I hate
absolutely.
I hate taking.
I like takeout sushi.
Don't ever
the
talk
rice
about E. coli like that again.
the rice is crappy and no. But I mean,
if I have a problem and I need cleaned out, I'll order some sushi.
Oh my God!
Right out, baby.
I don't like drive-thrus either. I'll go through them occasionally.
What, too convenient for you?
Not only will you go through them, you'll get them mixed up. You'll try to order something. You'll think you're at one drive-through, but you were at another.
Oh, the best one was when I went to pick up my son's. It was a Burger King. I went, ordered, paid, drove off, got home, realized I didn't have the food. Went back to the place, walked in, and the manager said, "Oh, hey, aren't you Tom?" And of course I said, "No, I'm Bob, but thanks for the food."
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Did you go to Chick-fil-A and order Panera?
Yes.
Those places look exactly the same, and they're right next to each other.
Panera and Chick-fil-A look exactly the same.
No, well, they are both loaded with MILFs.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
And by the way, I just, in all truth, Chick-fil-A has got the drive-through.
Different definitions of MILF.
They've got the drive-through down.
Yes, they do have the drive-through down. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now, is mentioning Chick-fil-A problematic?
It can be.
Okay.
Do you know the history?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Well, let me tell you, it's my pleasure. It's deeply rooted in all.
I support you guys, but have you had the chicken nuggets? Oh my God! Oh, sorry.
I do think you people should get over it.
I prefer when you say the fellas.
Well, no, then you're eliminating those other gay types.
What? Name the softball team while you're at it.
Well, some of them do roller derby.
That's true.
Joe Dombrowski now speaking for all gay men.
That's right.
There have to be some hilarious straight jokes, like among gay people that we have no idea is going on, right?
Well, yeah.
Like, but you're I don't bad guy here.
I don't think he's allowed to pass it along.
And let me ask you this: have you ever done a show that is strictly for a gay audience? And if so, do you turn it up a little bit?
I was having fun.
I know. Now, when you were 10 or 11 and chose to be gay, did you?
I was having a good time.
Yes. I guess what I'm asking is, one of my
Let me tell you what. I'm going to come to your house and pinch your oxygen cord.
Yeah, but you'll trip over like several kids.
Yeah, I'm sure. And your days of the week pill tray too.
One of my favorite jokes. My good friend, a lesbian friend, told me, and it's only you have to know lesbians to get this joke. I think.
Ooh, Tracy Chapman.
Which is no, she said.
Love her.
She goes, "What does a lesbian bring on a second date?" Have you heard that?
No.
A moving truck.
Yeah. It's true.
Exactly.
It's so true.
That joke is so funny in that. So I was wondering if there are straight jokes that we just don't hear that are shared among gay people.
The first one I can think of is that shirt, but other than that,
now wait a second.
What I say. What? You have stock in Duluth Trading Company, or what is
Carhartt? Thank you very much.
Even better. God, we love it. We love it.
You don't like this shirt?
It's wonderful for you.
There's a dated lesbian joke.
Tell us.
What?
This is cancel the show before we even get started.
No, this came from when I was in college in New York. The joke was, how do you know you're in a lesbian bookstore? There's no humor section. But I think times have changed. We've found there are many funny gay women out there. But there was a time when if you were hovering around Barnard College and you thought, wow, no sense of humor and ugly.
Scissory timbers with that one.
My feelings are hurt about the shirt.
I'm sorry. You know, somebody had to tell you. Okay. I don't know. What do you look like you're just going to dig out of a manhole in that thing? What are you doing?
In your defense, Joe's hat's not going to help him pass.
It's really, I do look like I could be of heterosexual descent. If you look at me and then you turn the sound down, the thing is up. It's really a trait that we do.
Did you see that documentary, Do I Sound Gay?
I did.
I love that documentary.
You did?
Yes.
Are we doing research?
Yeah, between that and Liza. Holy heck.
Are there late life male gay? I mean, you
sure.
Can late life
can we
lesbian?
break that down? Her sentence was, are there late life male gay? Truly a literary work of art that was.
Are
there late life male gay?
There are
gorillas. What are we asking?
There are late life lesbians.
Right.
Is what you're saying.
Right.
Yes. Many.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So do men do the same thing?
Well,
It's your turn, chick.
Sure, maybe it's my turn. Yeah. Boy.
That'd be good for the show.
I got this late.
We'd lose half your viewership.
I beg your pardon. I've been told I'm a bear. Isn't that right, Josh? I'm a bear.
Yes.
Now, do you guys know the breakdown? That was good.
I don't know.
Check.
Okay.
Do you know the breakdown of gay? We do like to put each other in boxes. Bear is one of them.
Ironically,
know what bear is?
I think boxes.
It's all of you, and then there's other categories too. The one is an otter.
Right.
You know what that is.
No. Yes.
Well, how do you know?
Because I've had otters.
Because you were at Metro last night. I saw you there.
Thursdays are the night to go.
Well, look at you.
I've been told by otters that I'm a bear, and I attract them.
What's an otter?
What otters do you know?
What's an otter again?
Brian?
Of course. Yes. Brian. I'll give him a call after today.
What's an otter?
An otter is, so do you know what a bear is?
Yes.
A bear.
Hairy gay guy.
Bigger, hairy
right.
gay
Got
man. And then an otter is a slimmer, hairy gay man. I would fall under otter. And then there's twink, which is tiny little skinny hairless, basically dolphin skin.
Right.
Nice.
Youthful.
I like twink very much.
I like twink. Now, can I use twink, or is that pejorative if I use it?
No, you can use it. Just don't throw that all around next time you go to Bangkok. But anyway. And then there's twunk, which is when a twink grows up and they get a little hunky. They're not a twink or quite a hunk, they're a twunk.
Oh, okay.
Like chunky or hunky?
Hunky.
Okay.
They still got some definition. Don't have a fupa yet, but they're good.
Okay.
Do you know that one? Do you know fupa? Look down. Anyway.
I think we covered fupa off the.
Okay.
Fat upper.
I don't think you're
we will be continuing. I hope this
me
is
something,
fascinating.
Tom, will you?
Well, I'll tell you what. This doesn't apply to you. Men of a certain age.
applies to you.
Yes, that's right. Men of a certain age.
While you do this, I'm going to go change my shirt.
And register for therapy.
I have something kind of shiny. Men of a certain age and women of a certain age know that, hey, wait a minute, when I retire, I'm not going to get that gold watch and keep getting paid. That's where annuities come in. Who are the annuities expert? Of course, it's Silac Insurance. 61% of Americans are a little bit concerned about when they get older. This is where this comes in. You can keep getting a paycheck if you have an annuity all set up from the experts at Silac, S-I-L-A-C. A Silac annuity may be just the thing for you. Certain restrictions apply. See if you qualify. Head to SilacINS.com or just go to BobandTom.com and Chick McGee will walk you through the process. That's SILAC. INS.com or BobandTom.com. Find out about feeling better tomorrow, because you know in those tomorrows down the road, you're going to still be getting some cash. It's that simple. We're hanging out with comedian Joe Dombrowski. We're coming right back from the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Greatness isn't given. It's earned. It starts from the ground up with every step, every move, every moment. Because when the game is on the line, you need the best. The new Sport Athletic Performance insole from Orange Insoles. Stability, support, dominance. Orange Insoles, because greatness starts from the ground up, even when you're sitting down.
Do you have any interest in going to space?
Yeah, so I have a different definition of space, as would be true for all of my colleagues, my astrophysics colleagues. Many people don't realize that the space station, for example, which is anybody's common definition of being in space, if Earth were shrunk to the size of a schoolroom globe, then the space station is orbiting 1 centimeter above the surface.
Yeah.
And so I'm sorry, I can't think of that as space. Send me somewhere. Moon, Mars, asteroids, beyond. But I don't want to just boldly go where hundreds have gone before.
The billionaires who pay to go up in the one where they're in space for like 6 minutes, that seems to me to be a real ripoff.
That's not even as high as the 1 centimeter. So the billionaire boys race, the Bezos-Branson, you're right. That's what's called suborbital. They go up and then just fall back for 5-6 minutes, and it's the falling part where you're weightless. So that's fun, and you're sort of above the important parts of the atmosphere. So that's fun. Stars will come out in broad daylight because you can't see stars in the daytime because of the scattered blue light from the sun that turns the sky blue. You get above that limit, so that's fun. I have no issues with that. But on this same scale with the schoolroom globe, they go up about the thickness of 2 dimes.
Yeah, wow. And it's costing them several more dimes than that.
Remember that guy, that crazy guy, Felix Baumgartner? Remember him?
Sure. Yeah.
Who did that edge
hot
of
air
space
balloon
jump
thing? Yeah.
For Red Bull?
Sure.
Okay. How high was he? He was the thickness of 1 dime above Earth's surface. So we, and NASA is complicit in this. We have a very low bar definition of what it means to go into space.
Wow.
But
I'm sorry, I have higher goals than that.
Can we get to Mars, though, feasibly? Is that really a realistic thing?
Well, so let me just make it clear. Oh, by the way, of the billionaire boys space race, Elon Musk is the only one who actually puts people in orbit.
Okay.
So he's the full 1 centimeter up, and that's why he can intersect with the space station if he chooses. Unlike the 1950s, where people said, will we ever get to the moon? Do we know how? Is it even possible? That's not the kinds of questions anyone is invoking today about Mars. The questions are not, is it possible? Of course it's possible. We have an SUV-sized rover that took a helicopter to Mars, exploring Mars right now. Getting to Mars, that's not the issue. So the issue is, what's the motivation? And who's going to write the check? That's all it comes down to. It's not any more complicated than that.
So you can survive that trip to Mars. A human being can.
It's 9 months. Yeah, just get a good Netflix account, good library.
Maybe listen to Neil deGrasse Tyson. He's got a couple of podcasts out there.
Thank you. Yes, I have a podcast that'll keep you going. There you go.
Hi, Christy Lee here. How would you like to go on vacation with me? No, seriously. Join me September 28th on a journey through the lovely landscapes of England, Scotland, and Wales with Paulette. We'll travel through the charming countryside and also experience the historic cities of London and Edinburgh. Experience the best of Britain's rolling countryside and bustling cities rich in history and culture. We'll see the iconic landmarks of London. Visit the storybook villages of Oxford, Chester, and Shakespeare's Stratford-upon-Avon. We'll behold regal jewels of Edinburgh's castle and visit the medieval walls of York. This and so much more. The best part? Paulette makes travel easy, including flights, meals, hotels, sightseeing, and local experiences. It's all planned for you. You can just sit back and have the time of your life. Don't miss your chance to see Britain with me. This is going to be a great group and an amazing trip. I already know we're going to have so much fun. Call Colette at 800-581-8942 or visit bobandtom.com to learn more. Don't miss out. Call Colette at 800-581-8942.
It's Joe Dombrowski. Wait a minute. You start. I'm sorry.
We're back with Joe Dombrowski, comedian here on the Bob and Tom Show. There's Christy and Josh and Ace and Pat. Hello, Tom.
Oh, hey. Hi, Chick. We're hanging out with comedian Joe Dombrowski. And we've learned a lot. We're trying to ask
Twink and
delicately.
Otters and bears.
You don't like my shirt. Now, what I need to know is, you didn't mention this until about 10 minutes ago. Did you immediately not like it? Did you, when you first saw me, did you go, oh, why is that guy wearing that shirt?
Listen.
Yes, yeah.
Listen.
Because I need to learn.
The one thing you guys got to know is if you don't have anything nice to say, come sit by me. And it was in my head. It was stewing around in there.
Are you just looking for the time to tell me?
We needed to know each other first, Josh. We needed to know each other first.
Yes.
And you know what? Now we're friends.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Being insulting is gay love language. Okay? That's how we do it.
Thank you.
You can take him shopping today.
I could take him shop. You know,
There you go.
we all love to shop with a good bear. It's great.
Yeah, cool.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
Is there like a special section of Amazon?
A special section of Amazon.
And you know you're there, the rainbow flag pops up. And, welcome to Amazon.
Oh, my God.
Really? Can we also talk about this over here? 4 pairs of glasses.
Oh, I forgot
if
one.
that doesn't tell you where I'm at right now, that's like, how many eyes do you have?
How many does he lose in a week?
Well, that's the problem. I keep losing them. So,
Yeah, Pat's a mess.
You're doing great.
Now, Joe,
keep going. You're almost there, Pat.
When you hit 40, you'll have that bowl of glasses at your house.
Me?
Everyone.
Not me, baby. We're doing LASIK.
You can't for that. Well, now we're speaking with comedian Joe Dombrowski. We've pretty much covered everything. This is going to be awkward.
Oh, good.
Now, I do this to everybody, but in a different way.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
So now, just let me finish.
This is feel like we want to run away and never talk to anyone again.
When like if we have a professional football player in here, I will say, what is the best movie about professional football players? Fair?
Fair.
Category 1, best movie about stand-up comedy. Is there a good one? I'm not sure if there is one. Not a video of a comedian on stage, but a movie about the life.
Do documentaries count?
No.
They have to.
Okay, if to make a good...
The Comedian.
Yes.
Have you heard of it?
I love that movie. I watch it once a year.
I watch it once a year.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I watch it. It's like when little kids find out they have the same birthday as what we just did. I watch The Comedian once a year, too. Did we just become best friends? The Comedian follows a younger Jerry Seinfeld after the show and how he's going to get back on the road and start building his material again, and how he takes it from 10-minute sets in New York to clubs to theaters to doing it as a special. And it's just, as a comic, it's so grounding to watch that and to see like somebody of that level of success do it and know that it's possible. It's very, very cool to watch.
Okay. Because what was the film with Sally Field and
Punchline?
Punchline has a couple moments that ring true, and then a couple that really don't ring true. But
I was just wondering if anybody had one that really nailed it.
Kumail's movie, The Big Sick, has some good stand-up.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, I like that movie.
Yeah,
I like that movie.
Good guy.
Now, we can get back to the action with Christy Lee over there at the Silac Insurance News Desk. Perhaps you have more stories?
Perhaps.
Okay, what are they about?
Chuck E. Cheese.
Okay.
They're opening its first location in Australia. Perth Now reports the move comes 1 year after the global franchise signed a deal with Royal Hospitality Group.
Hey, Josh, someone stole my Perth.
Oh.
Wait a second. Hold on a minute.
That's a theme.
Perth.
That's good. But
This venue promises family pizzas, multi-level play zones, arcade games, climbing walls, an interactive dance floor, and, of course, the famous mouse mascot, but no band.
See,
no band.
They should bring the band.
I love the band.
Yeah.
Yeah, now it's
videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to love the band.
Yep.
Now, I grew up with showbiz.
Same thing.
So is it exactly the same thing?
One of them bought the other, and I'm not sure which way it went. So.
That must be regionally specific.
Yeah, I never heard of it.
The one,
Showbiz Pizza, but it had the
animatronics and all of it.
Yeah.
The gorilla.
Right, the skee ball. And
now, weren't you just in Australia?
I was, yeah.
Oh.
For my honeymoon.
Oh, nice.
We did
Nice.
Sydney and New Zealand as well. It was
lovely.
crazy. It was the cleanest city is Sydney in the world. I swear to God, it's amazing.
Always wanted to go there.
You gotta
Someday.
go.
Did you have a good time?
Amazing time. Amazing time. I was alarmed by the bats. Have you been? Have you guys been?
No.
They have bats that come out every single night, and the body part of the bat is the size of a chihuahua.
No kidding.
Yes. And the wingspan, this isn't a joke. It's literally minimally 3 feet.
Oh.
Yeah.
And these things are flying through the sky. And I panicked when I first saw it. I said, this is an omen. We're about to go down. And no, this just happens every single night.
Wow. Are they like those flying foxes?
Flying foxes, yes.
Man.
Well, every time we get a story about Australia,
does have
it's always some
animal.
And they're always, what is the word, venomous. They've got
They have venomous ducks in Australia.
9 of the top 10 venomous critters live in Australia, apparently. It's always very scary.
Makes sense.
Okay. If you're just joining us, hi. This is the Bob and Tom program coming to you from the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. Great to be here. We're hanging out with comedian Joe Dombrowski, just back from Australia.
Speaking of New Zealand, he was in New Zealand as well.
Yeah?
What do you got?
Scientists captured footage of an octopus riding on the back of a shark.
Oh, that's so fun.
The unlikely pair were spotted in is it Hauraki Gulf off the northern coast of New Zealand's North Island? I don't know.
Either do I.
The video shows an orange-hued octopus using its tentacles to cling to the back of a large, short-fin mako shark as it swims.
I think it's called the Gulf of America, isn't it? Aren't they
Not the
that
Gulf
too?
of America.
Told.
Yeah.
So
You know that article was probably written. Someone was just high as hell,
Yeah.
scrolling. They saw an octopus on a shark, and they're like, "This is going in."
That's cool, though.
Yeah, it's very cool. Researchers noted the sight was particularly unusual since octopi, or octopuses, usually live on the ocean floor while
You were
short
thinking
fin
it.
I was.
makos spend most of their time swimming near the surface.
Mako.
Oh, okay.
Now,
Mako
Mako sharks are the one, the body repair. But the
Yeah.
other-
Okay, I'm looking at the video. It's gigantic.
I know it's Mako.
The shark or the
I was trying
puss?
to-
How big's the puss?
Oh, yeah. Get a look at that puss. Come here. Evidently, an octopus. Come on,
Right.
Tom. There's 8 of them.
Data,
Okay.
thank you.
Yeah. That's unusual, certainly.
A man in Florida doing his part to reduce the invasive iguana population, one egg at a time. John Johnson, owner and founder of Down
Wait a minute.
Goes Iguana.
You
Wait a
don't
minute.
have to call that Johnson.
Oh, wait a minute. You mean
How are you this week, Mr. Johnson? You doesn't have to call me Johnson. My name is Raymond J. Johnson. You can call me Ray, or you can call me Jay.
sorry? Do you know what that was?
I've been to a museum or two.
John Johnson, owner and founder of Down Goes Iguana, has been removing the reptiles for years, but decided to do something different when it came to getting rid of the eggs. He told WBBH TV he cooks up iguana eggs.
No, I'm out.
Much like you would a chicken egg.
I bet it's good.
No, oh my God.
How do you know?
Combining the rich
snout.
yolks with some milk, Latin-inspired spices, and garlic before whipping them up into an omelet with diced ham, peppers, and onions.
Boom.
Oh.
Aren't there little baby iguanas in them?
What happened to Darwinism? That person, it doesn't need to be with us.
I don't. What do you mean? Are there little baby iguanas in them? Not if they're not
Why
fertilized,
aren't
just
there
like a
little
chicken
baby?
egg.
Why aren't there little baby chickens?
Yeah.
Oh, so you got to keep them separated then, right?
What?
Yeah, the iguanas, the boy iguanas, and the girl iguanas,
Oh my God!
right?
It's not like Christmas morning and Santa Claus. They come put a baby in the egg.
I'm just saying.
Would you eat them? Would you try them?
No.
Would you?
Boy, I don't think so.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I don't think so.
You would give it a shot?
Yeah.
And then you get some kind of like lizard COVID.
Yeah.
You know, remember the story we had a couple days ago about the guy that ate a feral pig?
Yeah, and he got
he
sick.
got some ungodly illness.
Yep.
Yeah,
And he suffered with for 2 years because they had no idea what it was.
yeah, no thanks.
Yeah.
No, I'm not having that.
How about the world's first tooth regrowth medicine? It's out there and undergoing clinical trials in Japan. The first phase of the trials have been going on in Osaka since last year. According to a newspaper report, the medicine is introduced intravenously to help individuals who are missing at least one back tooth. The tooth regrowth medicine deactivates a protein called USAG1, which you all knew, right?
Of course.
Which inhibits the growth of teeth.
Oh.
The team believes that in the future it may be possible to grow teeth not only in people with congenital conditions, but also in those who have lost teeth due to cavities or injuries.
So this would be great.
Regrow them.
For a hockey team.
Sure.
Or for all of England.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Hey, good old England.
They have
Good
bad
set of teeth among them. Yeah.
That's Tom's one of his favorite go-tos.
It is.
How about the meth community? Is that fair?
Yeah.
I wonder if it could be applied elsewhere. Like you could, create your own vagina dentata.
Vagina
Is that
dentata.
You want
Right,
teeth
that's
in
where
your
we're going.
vagina?
Yeah.
Why would I want that?
You've never heard of a teeth-gina? They're all the rage.
That's
Conversation.
That's an old literary thing, right?
Vagina dentata, yeah.
Yeah. But
I don't know if there have actually been recorded cases or not.
It's kind of a myth.
If there haven't been a record, who came up with that?
No joke.
I remember reading about it.
It was an old
Somebody
kind of
that
badass,
had
right?
really-
fear. Yeah.
It's like an elevator chopping people in half. Or
There's
whatever.
actually a movie called Teeth that's pretty decent about a girl who has vagina dentata.
Yeah, so I'm going to throw up now.
Ironically, her name was Flossie.
I literally can't handle this. How am I still here?
I think the booze is wearing off.
Yeah, I'm quickly coming to.
Lego has announced a line of Pokemon toy sets coming to store shelves next year. The two companies are collaborating on a new multi-year partnership that promises to create a range of new possibilities for trainers and builders alike.
So
Lego Pokemon sets will be released in 2026.
Yep. So they have to get a new bank to hold all the money they're going to get.
Yeah.
Those will be huge.
Love that.
I've got a son that I think will be buying several of those immediately. Young men in their mother's basements are
all of
singing.
your sons are adults.
Yeah.
Right?
Sam has.
Yeah.
He's got the Lego
Death Star, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's insane. They're
Pretty
gigantic
sad.
and they're huge.
Pretty sad.
Coming up, we have some exciting stuff. But
Put
first,
them together in the dark.
but first, we need to explain that if you want to be putting together your Pokemon Lego, you want
and have peace of mind.
You want to have peace.
That's exactly right. That's where Simply Safe, the do-it-yourself, design-it-yourself home security system, comes in. We trust Simply Safe here at the Bob and Tom Studios. We've got Simply Safe cameras in the security system. And, traditional systems only take action after somebody's already broken into your house, and that is too late. Simply Safe has Active Guard outdoor protection that helps prevent break-ins before they happen. It's AI-powered cameras backed by live professional monitoring agents. Monitor your property and detect suspicious activity. And if someone's lurking around or acting suspiciously, agents see and talk to them in real time. They can turn spotlights on the lurker and even contact the police, all before they have a chance to get inside your home. No long-term contracts or cancellation fees with Simply Safe, and monitoring plans start affordably at around $1 a day. 60 days satisfaction guaranteed or your money back. Visit simplysafetom.com and claim 50% off a new system with a professional monitoring plan and your first month free. That's simplysafetom.com. There is no safe like Simply Safe.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee. Joe Dombrowski is going to have to depart. It's my understanding.
Sorry, everyone.
I've just received a memo. Like I said, the booze is wearing off. He'll be coming to, realizing, oh my God, what happened?
What have I done?
It's a great pleasure. Joe can be found in the world of podcasting, especially for you people that used to be teachers, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Listen to the crazy stories.
And it's called
The Social Studies Podcast.
The Social Studies Podcast. Okay, right.
Believe it.
And your social media, easy to find if you can spell Dombrowski. And it's Dombrowski. Are you a skier?
I don't even know anymore.
I mean, you got ski right there in your name. I'd be so disappointed.
That's very silly.
Wow,
Hey, ski, you want to go ski?
You'd rather I said, well, you've got dumb in your name. No.
Dumb.
It's dumb.
Oh, boy.
Can you read, Tom?
It's been a great pleasure. We hope to see you again soon. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Now, Donnie, I know that you're wearing a Christmassy kind of shirt, but this isn't a Christmas song next, is it?
No, this ain't a Christmas tape. This and I want one of them camel T-shirts for Angel Skinners.
Okay.
Because it is a holidays. I'll be seeing her, not by choice, but I will be seeing her. Ain't seen her since her last intervention. I caught her cheating on me again.
Oh, no.
The first time, it's because, you know, this time of year everybody does little sweet whispers, and I was nibbling on her neck and noticed her earlobe smelled like her bare feet. Well, we never did missionary, so I bust her fair and square. But then 2 weeks ago, we get back together, and I thought it was going to be another chance. And I caught her, and this time I have hard evidence because I found tonsil stones.
Really?
In her panties.
Oh, boy.
Not just 3 or 4, chick. I'm talking enough to make a decent trail mix with.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
So I was like, it's been going down on you, John Coffey from the movie Green Mile. I swear to God. Remember when he had them pop rocks?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Nice reference.
I remember, Donnie.
Well, Donnie, so that explains exactly what this song is about.
That's what this tape's about. The first time I met her, when the love was tender and purely platonic, from Donnie Baker and the Pork Pistols.
Oh my God.
Is he gonna cry?
Well, they couldn't afford air conditioning. So she never had company. Her own man worked for organs, so at least she was bug-free. At the start, sort of changed later. I miss her. I miss how even her air fresheners in the car smell like white rain. I swear to God. Her dad went to work that night now. I'll never forget it. And my pants got real tight. Looked like my zip-eyes were building a beast. She gave a sign for the bedroom. And I knew it was gonna be my night, all right. And then I porked an angel. Right between her 2 wings. And then I porked an angel. Crash. Scanners is her last name. But, see, we didn't have no rubbers. Not even a wet nap. I mean, none that I ever seen. But I saved the day. I just used her covers like a hoodie. Now she blames me for their static clean. Slow down. Let it simmer, Dusty. Just a whore named Angel. Yeah!
If you want to create a sex act of some sort, because there's a whole bunch of them.
They're
out
kind
there.
of internet sex acts.
Yeah.
I don't think they really are sex acts.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anyone out
Don't do
there
that.
with doing the dirty Sanchez.
I'm enjoying that they are.
What is it?
Might be out there
What
too
is it?
much.
The Puerto Rican taco punch. What is it again?
That's a good one. Why don't you add that in there?
What's the one
Puerto
you're-
Rican
No, Bob's got the song. Bob did all the research.
There's a lot. There's the
Bob got his
Alabama-
Nobel on this song.
The Alabama Hot Pocket.
The Alabama Hot
is
Pocket.
one of
Shanghai Surprise.
my favorite. So when I found out what it was, I really thought about pulling it from the song. It's so disgusting.
Oh, I don't want to
With the Alabama Hot Pot?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It's not good.
But do you remember the formula here? You take the city you were born in, and then, chick, what do you add?
Your favorite kitchen utensil?
Or candy bar.
Or candy bar.
I guess.
Okay. Dear Bob and Tom, I was born in Walnut Creek, California. Sounds like a great place.
Creek. It is.
As a kid, my favorite candy was Fun Dip.
Oh, yeah. Fun dip.
The Walnut Creek Fun Dip.
I don't know what those are.
It's like a stick, and it comes with a powder, and you stick the
like
candy
pixie
stick.
sticks, only.
Well, no, it's like a popsicle.
Oh, and the stick is made out of sugar.
Yes, and you lick it and dick it in, lick it in.
Oh boy, you licked it. I'm sorry, Freud's in the phone.
They heard that.
I'm sorry. Freud was calling. Dr. Freud. Just before we went back to air,
we were talking with Theo.
Theo threw a new word at me, and
a new phrase.
I'm not aware of this. There is something out there called the Lucky Pierre, which, well, Theo, you didn't really give me much information, but go ahead, flesh this out for me, literally.
It's something that I've heard that the kids are doing. It's
the kids would be you.
Yeah, you're a kid, huh?
Yeah, well, in this story, I'm not the kid in this one. It's if there's a threesome going on, which I enjoy.
Who doesn't?
Who doesn't?
Now, threesome. So threesome would be, say, you and two ladies.
Yeah, me and two ladies.
Yeah.
However, if it's three fellas, then I've heard the term.
What?
Yeah, there's a thing. It's they used to call it the train back in the 70s, but
three guys.
If it's three guys
and no ladies,
and they call the guy in the middle the Lucky Pierre.
Do they now? I don't see that all being all that lucky.
Lucky
or the manata. That's what I've heard it called as well.
There you go.
Man,
the manata.
I love it.
Program. Tickets to the Outlaw Music Festival out at the Ruoff coming up.
Hey there. Hi there. Ho there. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We're in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Hello, Tom. Been a big day.
Hello, Chick McGee.
Discovered a brand new comedian.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Joe Dombrowski.
And we needed that because, let's face it, a lot of
Go see him when he's near you.
Busted brackets, as they say.
Oh, yeah, everything's busted on my bracket.
If your bracket's busted and you want to feel better about life, perhaps you could win a 4K smart TV from orangeinsoles.com. Go to bobandtom.com/contest, get all the details. Now, we will push on.
Yes,
and,
soldier on.
Yeah, we have something important, of course, which is discussing the history of the universe that we live in. I think so. I think it's about time we did that, don't you?
Okay.
Well, we can hear a joke first if you want.
We probably should hear a joke because we haven't heard that yet.
We forgot to school our guest.
I know.
Well, I don't.
I think.
All honesty, our guest was pretty funny.
Hey,
so.
well, maybe Joe's listening in the car. Joe, pay attention, please.
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice? Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
Hey, Chick.
Yes, Ace.
Why did the crab cross the road?
Why did the crab cross the road? I don't know, Ace, why.
It didn't. It used the sidewalk.
That was Ace Cosby's joke
And
of the day.
And Ace gave us a quick sidewalk.
Yes. Scuttled.
You know.
Ace's joke of the day. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
The Maryland basketball team, who has a great chance to win the national championship, they call them the Crab Five.
Oh, really?
After the Fab Five, you met.
That's very nice.
Go ahead, Christy.
Ace's joke of the day brought to you by Sleep Number. Sleep better together. Sleep Number smart beds start at only $999. That's $999 exclusively at a Sleep Number store. Prices higher in Alaska and Hawaii. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Christy. Time now to do the segment we don't do here anymore.
Okay. Let's do it.
Happy birthday to the actor Timothy Dalton, fine actor, famous for playing James Bond.
And now he's in 1923 as a bad guy. He's horrible in that show.
Oh, he is in that.
He's good, but he's horrible.
He's playing a horrible character.
I think I'm going to. I think I'm going to start watching that.
Yeah.
I like the Harrison Ford and what's her face.
Love it.
Timothy Dalton. Do the math on this. Timothy Dalton, born in 1946, and of course he was James Bond. So At 79, his kids have had to take away his license to kill, unfortunately. That's such an awkward moment, Dad. We don't want you killing anybody anymore.
Yeah, you shouldn't be
That's,
killing.
I know you need the ID, but
you can't kill people by accident. You're supposed to do it when you're assigned, and you've lost those.
Also born in 49, the money man, the man with no control, Eddie Money. Remember when Eddie was here?
Oh, yeah.
You mean on Earth?
Oh, yeah.
No, he was here
Oh, he
a
was
couple
here
times.
No, but he's passed away recently, right?
My horse stole my wallet.
See, Christy just took
now Eddie bankrupt.
One ticket to pair.
There was an incident when he was here performing on one of our live days.
Oh, yeah.
He sharded?
No.
He made an agreement with a private contractor.
Yeah.
I see.
And
Okay.
apparently the private contractor, she was
absconded with.
She was concerned about being paid, so she just took his whole wallet with her.
The quote was, "Horse stole my wallet."
Yep.
Eddie Moneyless.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And not only that, but it wasn't, hey, what'd you do this last night? What's going on? He just walked in and said, horse stole my wallet.
Yep, that's exactly right.
Rock and roll, baby.
Yeah. That's all true. Let's see. We were discussing the name Broderick for unknown reasons.
Yeah, Broderick Crawford.
You brought it up, you nut.
No, we had someone named Broderick.
Yeah, some
remember?
kid or something. I don't remember.
And was it a name you hear anymore?
No.
If you have a kid named Broderick, do you call him Brody or Ricky or?
Maybe.
Yeah,
Broderick's so formal for like a 3-year-old. I say, Broderick, I believe that it's time to get the shovel and go to the sandbox. Matthew Broderick, however, fine actor,
Is
born
his birthday today?
in 1962.
Oh.
Still not in jail.
Okay. Oh, good. Let's see. Actress, comedian Rosie O'Donnell, born in this state in 62. I think she lives in Ireland.
Yeah, just moved there.
What?
Yeah, I think
Is
so.
she? Well, she must be Irish then, or not Scottish, but Irish.
No, she's not happy with the current state of politics.
Oh, she's one of those.
Here we go. This is something interesting. Christy, do you know what this is?
I don't know.
It took place in 1952. The Moondog Coronation Ball.
I have no idea.
Oh, it's got to be something with what's his face?
Moondoggy?
It is considered to be the very first rock and roll concert.
What?
Yeah.
With what's his?
Alan Freed.
Alan Freed, yeah, from Cleveland. Yeah, absolutely.
Wasn't there a Moondoggy in some movie like?
Yeah,
Gidget
that was
or
a
something?
surfer thing.
That came from this.
Oh, it did?
He called them Moondog shows.
Oh,
yeah.
cool.
The first rock show was sold out on a single day.
And was it in Cleveland?
Yeah.
I think,
We're ready to rock.
Produced by
I'm Alan Freed.
WJW, the famous radio station.
Was Alan Freed a rock star?
He was a DJ, wasn't he?
One of the first rock and roll.
Do we know who was on the bill?
Yes, it's posted.
Oh, okay. I'll take a look.
I'll look it up.
But
Jerry Lee Lewis
and then Alan Freed is occasionally credited with
coming up with the term
rock and roll, but
roll.
that's disputed. That's disputed.
No one really knows.
But
it was me.
And then there's a band album called Moondog Matinee.
No, Traffic and Weather together. That's Marty's.
And then this is kind of famous. The first Comic Con. What year, Josh? You want to guess?
Oh, sure. I'm going to say 84.
Yeah, that's what I would have. 1970, the San Diego Comic Con.
70?
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
So there were nerds back then.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Comic books were 12 cents in 1970. I know because I bought all of them.
Yeah.
12 cents a copy.
And they were supervised by the Comics Code Authority.
Right there on the cover.
Yeah, just in case they didn't want...
The CCA.
They didn't want weak kids to be polluted by comic books.
You're right.
Well, thank you very much. Certainly enjoyed Mr. Joe Dombrowski. We'll try to hook up with Tom Green. That kind of got derailed. We'll try to set that up for you coming up soon. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.